Alright, hello. The chat just says GG, I guess, because, like, it's a late stream. But hello, everyone. Welcome to Insert.
It's 11 minutes. Not
only
that
11.
bad.
Yeah. Alright.
Welcome to space.
Yeah. I was gonna put the Majora's Mask moon in the thumbnail, but, web files hate me.
True.
Oh, is that why you were mad at them?
Yeah. I could not find a single PNG of the Majora's Mask moon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh?
The Majora's Mask.
Truly.
You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say I don't have.
Well, now that we're in space, the game is probably almost over.
Yeah.
As we all know, space is always the final arc in every single video game.
That is not true.
Honestly, I gotta agree with Epholo.
Experimented on you?
It happens in Mario and Sonic.
There's some games where you're just in space from the beginning, so.
Yeah, so
And
that
then
means
by
that the final
default, the
arc
final arc.
is in space because he started there.
Exactly.
Like Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, Mario, we have like Sonic Adventure 2. We have that Sonic XD anime, or Sonic X anime.
Final Fantasy 14. No joke.
Exactly. Yo, Fire Emblem in space? I hope not.
I mean, it kind of did happen because the final boss will have some weird realm like
Oh,
Fates.
they did. Fates. Literally outer space. That's insane.
Unable to so much as touch another soul.
Space is just built different, I guess.
Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd
Did you be building space?
That's when it hit me.
Trying to think of other games. I know there are a lot of them, for sure.
What?
That end in space. There's Rabbids for the Wii. That one ended in space because your entire mission was to build a tower of people's stolen objects to get to the moon.
It didn't really end in space, but you had to go to space. Paper Mario. That was the
Paper
final
Mario.
crystal star, so it kind of was.
Basically.
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for?
That's exactly my point.
I'm sure there's something Shrek related which results in Shrek getting on the moon.
No.
Like,
Do the thingy with the thing. Oh, fish is typing. Yeah, he's saying because it's Sonic Adventure 2 vibes.
it really is. It's like identical to Sonic Adventure 2.
That doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people.
Let me pull this up so I can
if we're
also
doing
watch
this
the
to save
video.
the world from destruction,
Fast and the Furious.
then that has to include saving each other as well.
I never watched a single Fast and the Furious movie. Am I missing something?
I haven't
No.
watched them either.
People
Yes
call me
and no.
crazy.
The first couple were really good.
This fight is yours too, Shion.
I just know it has like
Can't-
Dwayne the Rock Johnson and it's got cars.
There can be no room for
Fish said he
Vin
couldn't
Diesel.
type Sonic XD in chat. I'm
the true nature of
confused.
our struggle.
Oh, because if you type XD, it makes the emote.
Yeah.
Just do a space.
Sonic.
XD.
XD.
Bet we can pull it off. We have
There
to.
you go.
It's the only
That's why my favorite Pokemon game is impossible to type, because its acronym is Pokemon XD God.
We can do this.
XD Gale
Pokemon.
Darkness.
Exactly.
Dun 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 da 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 da. That title theme.
that's the opening theme. Yep. We got that one, and we got what's his name? Mirror B.
No.
Oh yeah.
I was merely
The two most based themes in the game.
Or making me mirror
You mean
base.
since you became a lord and left Lenny?
Mirror based, honestly.
I guess even someone like you can get
What did you just say?
Mirror B.
Mirror based.
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
He's literally a Pokemon character that has an afro, but the afro is colored to look like a Pokeball.
This trip will probably
That makes
leave
him
you
extremely
up to some
base.
difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well,
Okay, so what's going on in the game?
it is a place where I took the lives of
Didn't know JVR was in the game. True. This is JVR after he gets back from Greece.
Yeah, he's got a big
There's
tan.
no changing that.
Yep.
But the future is what we make it. See,
But
I
yeah,
guess he, like, I don't know.
I mean,
he's wearing his
JVR
sunglasses.
or Dallahan, whatever the fuck his name is, he is also redhead, so
the JVR coming back from the dry desert.
Yeah. That's why he hates Dry Desert.
We had in the plot right now. We're just in space for some reason. I think we're gonna go to the moon, which is where the Renans live, or some crap.
They live on the moon?
Yeah.
That's
Where
not
else
the
would
moon.
the bad guys live?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have. I don't know what I was thinking. You're right. They gotta be on the moon.
Does that mean that we're racist towards people who live on the moon?
I
Because, I mean, if they live on the moon and we hate them...
But they're racist first because they hate the people on the Earth.
Oh, true. And they did enslave us. So
Yeah.
that does by default make them the worst racist.
Wait, was Chocolate Face a Renan?
I thought you were going to say, is he a racist? And I was going to say yes, but the answer is still yes.
I mean, he's also that too.
Yeah, Balsef, he is a Renan.
Oh, she's crying. Look at his face.
I'm no expert, but I think we can trust
He was so
Renan
mad
technology.
there.
It got me to Dana and
I'm no
Louise,
expert,
remember?
I'm just the main character, guys.
Yeah,
I mean, there's gonna. Is there gonna be Hoodle on the moon then?
Can owls live on the moon? Let's find out.
Hard to argue with that.
That's true.
Like, are you gonna find
Are we going to
Hoodle
find
owls?
them? Yeah.
It's just wrong, okay?
Because if they're on the moon, it means that somehow the owls flew to outer space and onto the moon without oxygen.
Dang.
That means they're base as fuck. They're also OP as fuck, so I don't know why they don't just send Hoodle into battle.
You okay?
That does make me wonder, are we going to step off of this ship and just be able to breathe?
That's usually how it works in anime and games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nothing like being at sea.
I mean, he needs to breathe, am I right?
Glad to hear
Did-
it.
I mean, honestly. Wait, did Sonic need a space helmet?
I mean, he's supersonics into space sometimes, so I don't think he does.
It's a healing pod. It
Yeah,
fixes
true.
injuries and illnesses.
No, supersonic
Oh,
just
you
makes him
don't
have
say.
oxygen.
Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're doing
Yeah, I guess he just didn't need a space helmet.
Was it something I said?
That must be the,
No,
upside of being
I was just thinking back to when I
blue.
escaped Lennigus, that's all.
Let me get this straight. Sonic
Not with
can
ceremony
breathe in
and losing
space with no
control.
oxygen, but he can't
I was
breathe
a total
underwater.
mess. Naori laid
Pretty
me
much,
inside.
yeah.
Seems legit.
So you're saying you got
Why'd you
in this
miss
thing
Fish?
straight after escaping?
Attention.
that mean-
What?
You were
Fish is
inside
saying he
for
missed
300
something.
years?
Oh, so in Sonic X, he doesn't have to wear a space helmet.
But
So apparently he
even
can just
asked me when I
breathe
stayed asleep all night.
space,
That's definitely quite
which
some line
is
you
relevant
crossed.
only because we're trying to figure out whether owls can breathe
Whether
space.
you meant to or not. I sure am
Which
glad
I guess
it's
we'll find
this
out shortly.
century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but
Man, I really haven't been paying attention to the story,
can
huh?
you recall back to what it is
I feel
I
that.
said to you
Huh?
back when we left Menancia?
We haven't been
About
paying
the
attention to
dream
the
of
story.
coexistence?
And also, can we talk about how
What it
how a place is
entails?
called Menacea? Probably
Of
menacing.
course.
Oh.
That's why you came
Minnesota?
with us, right? To learn what you
Minnesota.
think at home.
Even in that time,
So now we're going to
I
see
was well
JBR in his home
aware that
country.
living was a lie. But at the
Bro,
same
it's a
time,
state, not a
I also
country.
felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes.
It's
I'll
basically a
always
country.
remember him
It's
fondly.
basically a
But the
country.
coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him.
Can we suck caviar
Okay.
out of a fish?
It's just
Those still to
quoting the
The
dumb
world's
stuff
bigger
we
than just
say.
Menancia.
And see, the thing
My
about that,
dream
Fish, is that I
is for
censored
all
words.
Diamonds, wherever they might be,
I
to
didn't
be
say
free.
where
If
we're
there's
sucking it
anything
from.
in this journey, it's
What?
us.
Because we were playing Cards Against Humanity
It
last
brought
night,
me along
and
this
one of the
way,
cards
Alvin.
was sucking caviar
I'll
out of a
forever be
fish.
grateful to you.
Specifically,
Well,
its
not out of this forest
female
just yet.
organ.
You should probably say
Yeah.
thanks.
I know.
Dealt with the red
And it wasn't last night, it was the night before.
Well,
Dang, ratioed by
Really?
a wolf.
Yeah.
I'm through
Well,
looking the other way.
that's a shame. I
It
have
was
no
Sunday
perception
night.
of time.
Probably
No,
getting
Monday
a little
night.
ahead of
If you have
I
myself.
no
know that because I was
Let's take
up
things
late
one
last
step at a
night
time.
playing a game.
Dang, I felt
And
that.
Sunday
why I
night I
couldn't
went to
remember the
bed.
night. I couldn't remember because I actually went to bed at 9 o'clock last night, or maybe it was 10, either way. Actual
Sorry.
sleep hours.
It
It's
was
all good.
me.
Hey guys,
I'm not
if you have
really apologetic, but
do what?
Nothing?
Is everyone about
Dang.
Before we do that, just what exactly should we
Oh, what were you gonna
expect
say,
when we
Jake?
get down there?
I was gonna say, if we have no perception of time, does that make you a time
Now
traveler?
that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about
I mean,
Leviticus.
if you think about it, we're always traveling in time.
It's been
Actually, if
centuries
you
since
think
I was
about
last
it, we
there.
live in everybody
Didn't
else's
exactly do a
past.
grand tour.
And in everybody's future.
Very well.
Because eventually,
First and foremost,
Someone comes up behind you.
Leviticus was
eventually we will breathe air, and someone else will be
Yeah.
like, that's kind of
Of course,
also
Space.
the oxygen I will breathe.
You know what? I'm gonna breathe your oxygen right now.
I'll breathe all the way to Oklahoma. Oh. Good old Tennessean air. That is one thing that we have going on here. A lot of trees, and thusly the air is crisp.
Firecrackers going off.
Only when a cat gets attacked on the porch.
Oh, it got attacked on the porch?
Yeah, it was on the porch. I had to go outside, scoop him up while he was fighting the other cat.
Was his tail fluffed up?
Yes, he was breathing heavily and in fight or flight mode.
Do you have a picture
Fight
of
or
the
flight
fluffed up tail?
No, because I had to hold him. Whenever I had him in the house, he was like breathing heavily and trying to look underneath the fridge, even though there's nothing there. He was like, "Is that other cat hiding?" And I was like, "No, listen, buddy." The amount that he was shedding was unreal. I've never seen a cat shed that much in my life. I stood up and I had to like go outside and dust cat hair off my shirt for minutes.
It's probably just like you got clawed off during a fight or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
He doesn't have any wounds though, like bad wounds.
I guess not. I mean, his paw was bleeding, but I just went outside to feed the dog, and he was laying there on top of a bag of something, and seemed to be fine.
Wait a second. Are you? He is. Lost
What was that noise?
I am not.
What noise? Probably me typing.
I heard a beep.
Well, I don't know.
Discrimination at its worst.
Probably your imagination.
As if such
Yeah, I don't hear
Yeah,
a beat, to be
that
honest.
kind of scares me.
So this red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegus?
Is the red woman that girl that attacked them?
Yeah, they just call her the Red Woman because she had a red jacket on.
Chances are she's also connected to the Renaissance Alma
Really creative
That's fair.
names.
Alma is being used to exploit Dana. We need to
It's kind of funny how there are those bees that we call yellow jackets, but they don't actually wear jackets.
Yeah, and they don't wear yellow.
Well, they do wear yellow somewhat, it's just their skin.
Does that mean I wear white? 'Cause
I guess so.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion,
Let's see. Yeah, we simply wear our skin color as a.
No, I'm
as
gonna
a,
take off my white real quick and I'm gonna go put on a different color.
Honestly, I'm going to have to go. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna have to put on my other skin color in order to enjoy this cuisine.
Gonna put on my,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put on
What?
my blue skin real quick and go to the Smurf
Yeah.
land.
I have to put on my blue skin so that I can babadi babadai.
Oh my god.
here. I wasn't
I
expecting.
think this call is gonna
Lenegus's
get.
infrastructure
what?
is largely automated.
Talking with this old man at work,
People
you
will be
always keep
expecting
Skittles with
incoming
you.
traffic while the Crown
Oh.
Court is still
Oh
underway.
no, the old man with the Skittles.
Do you think
I don't
anyone
get
Ask
it.
him if
realizes
he's got any
that we're here?
popsicles in his basement. I want one.
We may not have
I
received
don't
royal
get the
welcome,
context of this
but I doubt our
conversation.
entrance went
I
unnoticed.
don't get the context of this conversation either.
Oh man, don't worry about it. It's a Smash player thing.
Dang.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right?
Dang, they don't even
It
know
always-
she's there.
Lucky, the Ren is
You
on
know-
it too.
You
Any
know, if
idea where
we
should start
call
looking?
people just by what color they wear, like the shirt,
There is an
then
area of the city that is
Kasara
accessible
is
only to the
obviously
sovereigns, known as the
well.
Forbidden Zone.
She's hot.
That
That's what
seems
she
as
is.
good a place as
She
any to
is.
start.
But what color is she wearing right now?
It's
Get
metal.
got question mark?
What are they
I
hiding?
don't know.
Yeah, she's metal.
Metal,
Sorry, you're
the
so
metal
metal.
woman.
She's literally a yellow
just so
jacket
happen
right
to
now.
have a
Look, she's got
sovereign in our midst.
yellow and black on.
Which man? There's like two. Wait.
Yeah,
Law
which
is
man?
still one.
Kirito.
There's three.
I always wear glasses.
Actually,
We're gonna-
Kisara has the best glasses because she's got 3 pairs.
True.
I think.
Precisely.
Yeah, she's got 3.
Alphen said that he
We're gonna have to give one of them the brave lance.
No.
Ceremony 3 centuries ago.
Kisara gets all the sunglasses.
Whatever
The one with the
ceremony's
eyes.
Again, which
Okay.
one?
preparations are underway for it to be held.
I'm guessing it means law. But still, everyone has eyes.
Might be in the same place as last time.
True.
Possibly together with the Red Woman.
Dude, that's a cool looking
Hiding something
character.
of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case,
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds.
So many cutscenes right now.
Yeah, I know.
indeed.
Like we don't pay attention to
But it's been
this.
over 300
True.
years since I was
We
made
don't know
something.
what's going on. We just
You
want to
can't
fight
seriously think
things,
I'll
or
leave the walls
actually,
behind
Jake
me
fights the
after all
things. We
this
just
time?
make fun of him.
True.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot. Shion's right.
It is Sonic Adventure 2, honestly. Tales
What
of
it-
Sonic.
Is that,
All
that's a
right.
game, right?
It's not like we're
Yeah,
swimming in
it's
I've
one that
never-
you should play.
Gotta track
No.
down the forbidden
It's
zone.
extremely good. I'm not even kidding.
I've never
Does
played
this
any
mean
of
the
the
tail
Sonic
section
games.
is also good and the
Beyond
knuckles
that
section?
wall lies a city full of Renans.
Thinking about what could be
So
lurking out
specifically
there,
the Sonic and Shadow sections are good, but only half of the time. Only the first like 4 missions on each side.
So they're like, what, like 25% of the game's good? Dab.
Would you two children
Probably closer to like 10%, honestly.
Can we get a mod to exclude all the bad portions?
How many Renans actually
So,
live in this
you
place?
play City Escape, and then the game ends.
Rolling around the speed of sound.
Machines and Zoogles take care of most
Oh
of the
man,
Nice
got places to
word.
go. Gotta follow my
There's
rainbow.
Zoogles out here too,
Wonderful
huh?
game. I actually do really like that game a lot,
Let our guard
but
down
boy, I do
after
not
all.
like the space section for any of the characters.
It's just too much space.
Yeah. Now, a game that's actually good. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't know, man. It says the D word, and that's very unchristian.
Well, while that may be
D-word.
true, think about it.
What?
Sonic Shadow can go to space and die and say that word.
Dang.
What other game?
Confused.
What other game allows you to do that exact sequence of events?
Oh, who just cracked something? Was that you, Jig?
No.
I think it was your imagination.
That was a follow then. Did you get conk again?
Well, it wasn't actually me, so
Was it
wasn't
your
me
roommate?
twas roommate. He has a Dr. Paper.
Ah, base roommate.
That sounded like you were opening it. That sounded so close.
I opened one and it didn't go through, so I guess that's how that'll be.
Kirito,
Literally.
this is literally better 3 houses because it didn't have Edelgard.
He has been playing 3 houses.
How dare
We,
you
uh,
mention Fire Emblem?
He and I have come to an agreement that Ignatz is the most boring character to ever exist.
This is a
That is
bit more
extremely
than I
based.
anticipated.
It is extremely based.
It's not even just base, it's just the truth.
What
Yeah.
could have caused this?
I was telling him the other day about how if Ignatz was real, I would strangle him to
It
death.
must have had an effect on the interior, too.
Maybe
I hate
we
Ignatz so
should
much.
track it down.
But they wouldn't move around
That's
the
base.
places
Your
where
rain blue
people
line is the
live.
best route.
These are their homes, right?
Yeah.
Wolf
I would
is literally
think the
crying right
citizens
now because she's
themselves
hearing
didn't
Fire
have
Emblem.
a say
Um,
in the matter.
I'm tuned out, not listening and crying because I know if I'm not listening, it's because Fire Emblem has been mentioned.
Is that you?
So
What'll happen?
I'm crying a lot right now. So sad. dare you.
Reverse.
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're
This
well.
guy. Why does
So
he
it
look
is
like
you.
Ignatz?
But why are you here?
Does he want to get
Shouldn't you
strangled
be
to
down
death?
with Dana participating in the crowd
Is that why you're here?
people? So you haven't
I'll
heard
do
what
it.
happened on Dana.
Promise.
Heard what?
Look at his eyes, they're so dead.
Someone
Yeah,
new?
they're gonna be awful dead here in a minute.
Don't tell
Go
me
talk
so
to him,
you
Follow.
were
You'll
there
make him
with me.
dead inside
More
enough.
importantly, what's
I
happening
hate
here?
him.
One one thing I don't
Really?
like about this game is like all the NPCs look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Except for Balseth, that was a unique character design.
Yeah, Balseth and Zephyr were like really like the only examples of people that felt different. Looked different.
Zephyr was concrete Chad, right?
Yeah, concrete
Yeah, okay.
chat. I love that.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could help.
Homeboy's eyes are just not okay.
Yeah,
He's
Mary,
high
it's
as
pretty-
fuck. That's Fish.
Very well. It looks like we'll have
Fish
to
is
We shouldn't
Ignots.
disgrace Fish like that, yeah.
I'm not disgracing, I'm just saying.
It's a disgrace to call Fish Ignots.
I don't know who that is, so...
Okay, so imagine every single negative that you've ever heard about Fire Emblem in one character.
Basically, Epholo thinks Ignots is the Jimmy
So
Fallon of
any-
Fire Emblem.
So just
It's
Fire Emblem
worse.
entirely then?
I hate Ignots worse than Jimmy Fallon. I'm not kidding.
I was talking about this dude. This dude with the eyes.
No doubt of that.
He looks like Ignots, and that's why
Oh,
he's bad.
I see. Okay, I understand. Not really, but I do.
I understand.
I will
not
send
really.
you a picture of Ignots,
Say I didn't warn you.
Wow.
and then I'll delete it because I hate him.
Take care of yourself.
It's really like they just decided to let's make a bowl cut, but let's make it look worse. That's really what they did for his design.
Yep.
Like instead of just like, okay, we can give a bowl cut. Like, okay, like bowl cuts to some characters to make it look good, but like they literally
Ignots
just said,
doesn't.
let's make it look
So
worse.
who's Faria?
Yep.
Law.
And then let's also make the character insufferable by making him the most generic thing you've ever witnessed.
It would seem the people of Lenegus are being kept in the dark about what's happening.
It's
down
like if you
there.
had an NPC
My
character,
God.
but it wasn't funny to have an NPC character.
That's... They literally stole that character. Holy shit, you're right.
We need more
His
information.
personality is,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm sorry. He's so sorry at all times.
It's like Canadian, but you take out the charm.
Dude, he
Yeah.
has the same fucking color scheme, too.
Talking to Shion.
I'm guessing it's a Harry Potter thing? Question mark.
It's a Harry Potter
Good
thing.
idea.
I mean, that's my
I shall
guess.
assist.
You sure?
Yeah, you're right, Kirito. They gave him no redeeming qualities. His only good quality is you can put him on the bench. Actually,
I
no,
was
like
telling
that's
him-
bad because the other bench characters have to be on the same bench as Ignots. So no, that's actually
Yeah.
worse.
Sounds like you're saying bitch.
I
It may as well
literally
be.
I literally recruit Ignots just to let him die so that I don't have to see him in the story anymore.
It's just
I actually do that.
Base.
It's
uprooting an
I was
entire
telling
city as if it were
SEO
a
Gamer the other day
major
about how
Someone's got an
you
awful
can
lot of questions
recruit
to answer.
Ignots as a level 1 unit, and then send him against the final boss, and that is very funny because he dies.
Dude, here's a video idea. You mod 3 houses, make everyone Ignots, and you kill them all.
Hey guys, Epholo8 here. Fire Emblem Iron Man time. Oh, all my characters are dead. I wonder why.
Or you just change all the enemy models to look like Ignots.
Ah, that's genius. I can have so much fun with that game again. I'll use my most powerful weapons and my most powerful combat arts in every scenario. It's like, so Sylvain, you got that Lance of Ruin, and have fun, buddy. Go on, get out there.
What do you mean? Well,
Wait, would that mean that the bosses are also Ignots?
Yeah,
Edelnots? Edelnots?
Bro.
Eagleguard?
Eagleguard? That sounds like a Wiggles.
Eagleguard?
Hey
Not
guys, the
okay.
Wiggles. Here's Eagleguard.
You'd think so.
Fallen Eagleguard and Fae?
As far as we were concerned, Lenegus
I
was
would delete the game. I genuinely would.
No one knew about all
If
this.
Ignots became the
It
best
makes you
character in
wonder
Fire
whether
Emblem,
the
I would
city
stop
was
playing
just
Fire
built on
Emblem.
as an afterthought. But if so,
That's pretty based.
Anyway,
what
this
exactly?
is a different game.
That
Probably.
sounded weird, huh? Not
No,
at all.
we're still been in cutscenes, huh?
Sometimes it takes an outsider's
Yeah,
eye to
they
help
haven't
you
You know
stop
what
talking.
happened? I'm ready to fall asleep now.
This place is a mystery, that's for sure.
They haven't stopped talking, that's
Something
for
tells
sure.
me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
Alright then.
Fish.
Sure. Oh, what's up?
No.
Oh. Wait, is it there? There is actually. He's an NPC in Fates.
He is?
Yeah, he's that guy in specifically Revelation.
I know there's a Mason and Lonely Mirror, but that's about it. Shout out to Lonely Mirror for putting me in Fire Emblem.
Oh, yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, true, by the way. I was wrong about the character. His name is Anthony. I thought it was Antonio.
Dane, give fish false hope.
Honestly.
Bald as fuck, dude.
Oh dear me.
You know, anytime I see a basic NPC, I'm skipping the cutscene from now on.
That's fair. What could they possibly add, honestly?
Yeah, like seriously, like he looks so basic. Like in other Tales of games, they look different, you know, and like even the basic people, okay, like they look basic, but the next NPC you see doesn't look the same as them. Like every old guy looks the same in this game.
Why are they hunched over?
I don't know.
The weight of gravity on them.
True.
It's too much.
Too much a moon.
They're not on the moon though.
Yeah, we're on like a space station. Man, there's so much clouds here, dude. They're really just like 420 blazing it here.
There's stuff on fire, isn't there? I thought I saw stuff on fire.
But wouldn't it be black smoke then?
Ah, fuck, you're right.
They basically said, alright, we're not on Earth, but we still must pollute the air.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys.
Honestly, because you can't
start burning something.
You'd suffocate in here because you can't just crack a window in the middle of fucking space. You'd like die.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
like,
They're going to burn plastic one way or another.
Well, so they have a bunch of fires going on. They die. Wouldn't they die of suffocation?
You're right, because it run out of oxygen.
It doesn't
All that
matter.
smoke?
You don't understand. They have to pollute the air.
Yeah.
They have to breathe.
What air? They don't have air.
I know, because it's polluted. They have to pollute the air.
You know, they could just open up the window, because, like, again, they don't have air.
No, they
So, like,
can't open up the window.
True. What's gonna happen? They're gonna negatively breathe.
What happens to a human in space?
This person's basic, they're getting skipped. What happens to human in space? That's what
I don't know, but they don't breathe oxygen.
they breathe space.
They breathe space, yep. Well, that's the thing. Do you think space is something that you can, like, bite?
Yeah,
Could you
so
take
like
a bite out of space?
no, because if you were in space without a suit on, it would be like agonizing death.
Well, no, it wouldn't be, because you'd be dead in a matter of, like, milliseconds, but...
No. It wouldn't take milliseconds. It would take minutes. And what would happen is like
I mean,
the
raw pressure of space would immediately crush you like a tin can.
And the cold air.
Yeah, and
the
you'd be
cold air would
frozen
like
to death.
the cold air would like freeze you, and then like you'd also be like boiling.
People here seem weirdly okay with it all.
I mean,
It
yeah,
would
and then
be
the
a-
atmosphere would drag you, like...
Yeah, it'd be like a gruesome death, and it wouldn't happen in seconds. You'd feel it.
I don't know, I'm pretty confident. Less than 15 seconds.
I'm googling it.
How quickly would you die in space?
Okay.
After about 1 minute, circulation stops. The lack of oxygen renders you unconscious in less than 15 seconds.
So this thing that I found said without a suit to survive, the demise would happen within minutes, not seconds. It would be a gnarly exit with body fluids, boiling and nearly frozen nose and mouth.
I mean, yes, it would hurt, but by every account that I can see, it would take 15 seconds before you lose, like, consciousness because of lack of oxygen.
Oh, yeah. Would you still feel pain then after you passed out?
Come to think of it,
I doubt it. I mean, it's like, if you've been asleep for 15 seconds, then you don't really feel too much unless somebody, like, actively hurts you.
Yeah, well, if that, I would consider that actively hurting.
Right, but sleep is different from losing oxygen.
No.
Yeah, true.
Neither have I.
I don't know. I
This
guess
is
we'll have to go figure it out.
Yeah, we need to go figure this out.
I'll be right back, Jade. We have to go to space real quick and die.
It's gonna be the final arc of the Enclave.
Wait, who are we putting in space though?
I'll do it. I'll be
Alright.
fine. I'll make it. Listen, I'm built Tennessee strong.
Yeah.
And it's wrong.
I'll go to outer space, and then it'll hurt really bad, but then I'll just be like, yeah, it doesn't really hurt, and then it won't hurt anymore. That's exactly how it works.
I'm pretty sure
That's
if
like
you
a-
went
a-
to space, your last words would be Dane. I'm confident.
I'd like put my hand outside of the spaceship window and be like, oh, that kind of hurts a little bit, but it's fine. It's not too bad.
What's the Sandra Bullock movie where she's in space and she freezes her arm?
I don't know. There is
Dude,
that one episode.
literally, the first thing I typed, Sandra, and it auto put in Bullock space movie. It's called Gravity.
They don't have that in space. It couldn't possibly.
The movie's called Gravity. And it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure in that she, like, or I don't even know, someone in there.
Why would you call
freezes
space movie
their arm.
Gravity? That's like me calling an ocean movie Oxygen.
At this point,
Well,
honestly,
the ocean does produce oxygen. So, like,
Dang, checkmate.
apparently, what I was told in high school is that the ocean produces more oxygen than trees do.
Yeah, I actually got
because
told
of the
that too.
reefs.
Yo, the Sandra Bullock movie also has George Clooney, and he's
Yeah.
the guy. He's the guy from Brother Where Art Thou, and that immediately makes him based. And also, the movie is like by association kind of okay.
But that would mean that two sovereigns
I haven't
would
seen the
need to
movie, but it's
exist
got
at
him
one
in it,
time.
so immediately it's
One
based.
whose job it is to
I don't know why,
Why
but
are
every time I
you-
hear George Clooney, I just remember. I don't even remember the context of it. I just remember Hank Hill saying, "Do you want to end up like George Clooney?" To Bobby.
Yes, I do.
I
I don't know what happened to George Clooney.
I don't know.
What happened to... Wait, well, hold on. Why was that the first result on Google? Are they listening? Let's see.
There's something else the ceremony needs.
Lost an arbitration vote 2-1 and withdrew from the union. What union?
What union?
The George Clooney union? Wait, what happened?
The Cloonian?
I haven't got a Clooney.
My God.
You can now kill me.
Also,
I've said every sequence of words that will ever be relevant.
why is this game still in a cutscene of talking?
It says that it's been 31 minutes of stream and it's all been cutscenes.
It's, yeah.
I've skipped some of these, keep in mind.
Yeah, but which tells you just how much talking. It would have been like 40 minutes of talking at this point then.
Yeah.
If you hadn't skipped.
There's
Like,
no
why? We don't even care. We're not even paying attention.
Oh, it's one of these. I can make them say funny things.
Go find the Forbidden Zone. Give display. Oh, I missed that. Talk to people who support the Lords.
Realize Renans oppress their own kind too.
And yet, weirdly, none of them seem to mind. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
it is the way things have always been, so no one thinks to question it. You have experience in that
Wait, so they're
yourself,
against the
do you
people
not?
that rule the other people, but also agree with the people that rule the other people?
Yeah, that sounds about
I don't know. Something maybe
Even
like
so,
poor
I'm-
rich
quality of
people.
life
I
here
don't know.
seems much higher
I'm
than any
so
Ganon city we
confused.
visited.
Me too.
I used to think
Probably
it was
should have paid
impossible to build
attention.
an ideal society without wealth. But I suppose having it doesn't
It's
always make
fine.
it
Words
work
don't
in
matter
favor
unless
either.
they start to matter.
More to the point,
The only thing that
not a
matters in the
single
plot is
citizen
do
seems to
Alpha
have
and
even
Shion
heard of the
kiss?
Red Woman.
What if she's not
Honestly,
here?
though.
What if
They
it turns
still
out we're looking
haven't.
in the
It's
wrong
fucking
place
ridiculous.
entirely?
Yeah, like hurry up and kiss.
Still too early to say anything for sure.
I have to kiss, but at the very end of the movie, only whenever every single character they've met along the way is playing I'm a Believer in a band behind them.
Yeah.
I'm a believer.
Because then Alphen saw her face, and then he was a believer.
Yeah.
There was not a trace of doubt in his mind.
Are you referencing Shrek?
I am referencing Shrek.
Are you referencing Shrek, the best movie ever?
Specifically, yes. That is its full
Yes,
legal
we are
name.
in space.
Yeah,
We're
we are
in
in space, Kirito. There's
Yeah.
clouds in space apparently. I think it's just vape or weed.
It's
It's
either
pollution.
it's that. Yeah, it's pollution. It's,
Look at
it's
him.
specifically
Look at
global
no.
warming.
Go back to that dude. That was hunched over.
Where's it hunched over, dude?
I don't remember. I was looking at the YouTube screen, not.
This dude?
They're all just hunched over. Look at them.
Yeah. Do you need a back? Man, their face is like so generic it actually hurts.
Everybody in this space station, I mean, honestly, they're probably like all cousins.
Oh my god. Straight from Alabama.
Sweet.
The space station
Space
is
Alabama.
yeah, space home Alabama.
Has that skill of yours got a name?
It's crazy.
Space home
And
Alabama.
what skill would this be, pray tell? You know, when you're talking to people around town, the way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
Oh,
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
What?
I do. It's
they
called
become
friendly
putty in your hands, huh?
Look imposing and speak in a deep,
Friendly
booming voice and
intimidation.
presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
Kisara
I've
can
never
friendly
stooped to such
intimidate me.
scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are
Believe me,
solely
I'll
in
be
the eye of
scared,
the
bet.
beholder.
So there
I won't
is
be
a knack
scared.
to
It'll be a ploy.
How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is
I
there
thought he
something
said
to
everyone
it?
is a snack.
Let's see. An
I mean,
obsession with being elegant is a must.
Kisara's
Just
a
like
cake.
every
Oh, and
deer,
it helps to be
every chicken could be a
old-fashioned,
snack.
too. Bonus points if
Kisara
you speak in a
is
way no one can
wholeheartedly a
understand.
snack for
If
sure.
you've a bone to pick with me,
Yeah, one
it'd be
second.
quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look
Hang
up
on.
to you, that's all. I'm
One
just helping them
second.
along.
What's up?
Hey, what's got into Alpha
Alright.
and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a
streaming
word
now.
they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I'm back. What's up?
I hope you're willing to take the
Kisara's
blame
third
for
pair
this
of
one.
glasses. There's two
I
on her
wasn't
face,
expecting them to take me so
like on
seriously.
her eyes,
I'll
and
go
then
and
one
have
on
a
her
word
head.
with them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like
There
yeah,
is
I'll
two
show
on.
him. I'll show him. Outfits. Kisara, and then like him. Like we can just remove that one. Oh, that one.
Oh god, she looks so different without sunglasses.
It's like wait, she can not have glasses. I'll put on the retro sunglasses, then we'll put on the. What are the really cool ones called? Are these called sunglasses? Yeah, they are. Let's put on regular sunglasses. There we go. There we go. 3 sunglasses yet again, and like yeah, the glasses on her head.
By the way, what is her weapon called? Is that just a mace, but like also futuristic?
It's
It's called the shield for some reason. She just changes the
Yeah.
shield, not the. Oh, there we go. She changed it once.
There's yeah, cause like
she mostly just uses her shield to hit stuff, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the forbidden zone or some crap. Oh, look, another
that's
person.
the,
Same
that's the
guy.
dude. That's the dude that was hunched over.
Same guy, it's just his eyes are open now.
It's Epholo.
I'm not that far gone.
He's got the mustache.
Care about someone other than
I'm not
himself?
that far gone.
Really?
It's possible
His
Characters and their
mustache
eyes.
is much.
Imposition can do much to alter one's perspective.
Looks like a caterpillar.
So even he might have had something he wanted to protect.
Eyes are so protected from the sun. True.
Oh, like another generic NPC.
What?
Oh.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ganabelt was so horrible to people. Yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
I'm perhaps
What's
biased in this
inconsistent?
matter, I admit.
I think these people, these cutscenes I'm skipping, is talking about like the old lords on down on the earth.
They're also meant to serve as
They're really
guardians
bad,
of
like
all
ball
around.
stuff. Apparently they're actually good
Seems like
here.
Ganabelt also had people he cared about
I don't
until
know.
the very end.
I think it's just trying to do like, hey,
I mean, it's possible that they cared about their own people, but didn't care about the other people. That's
Yeah.
that's
This area doesn't look as badly
Wow.
damaged as
They're
the
doing
pictures
the
of
whole plot point where it's like actually the bad guy wasn't always bad. They're actually normal people too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, it's normal to
every
enslave
single
people,
game.
guys.
Yeah.
willingness to do any
That's
level
basically
You
what I
guys
get the
did it
game's trying
too.
to say to me.
fittest worldview.
Right,
Some
honestly.
people here not only shared
And if
her
that's the
beliefs,
case, I've got some shopping to do.
this. If this is the end of the game where they just talk so much,
It seems like the people on
Then,
Argus
like,
don't really know much about Volmar
horrible
either.
ending.
Yeah.
I remember being quite
I can't even
surprised
move the
when
camera
world
right
of
here.
Gannett Harrow's changed so abruptly.
Huh. Nice.
Do you have any doubts that
Please
something
tell me there's a
suspicious
cutscene in the
was
game
going
didn't
on?
crash.
On the contrary, remember, we Renans are raised to accept
Oh,
everything
best
at
girl
face
from Three
value.
Houses.
When you think about it,
I guess Mercedes.
They must have.
Renans
True,
live
I agree.
at their
That's what makes
Mercedes.
Get that make
So,
Mhm.
yeah. Boss.
You know Mercedes has
But if I say-
three,
so I get
You're
or
saying
how
even if
all the E's in
Wow,
Mercedes
not at all.
Being a dad
is pronounced different.
And I'm going.
Dane, you got a point. They're really did just say, let's make her name E.
E, but with an M at the start.
Quest complete. Oh, that was a quest to go talk to people.
Just like real life.
I think you guys are hungry because like the fork and the knife thing is no longer.
Yeah.
Your fork and knife are empty.
Yeah.
You must refill them.
Yeah.
That's a phrase I never thought here.
There's
Oh no,
something
another
I just don't
cutscene.
get.
What is
Fuck.
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right?
It
In
just.
which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it.
it? Yeah, that makes
So,
Han freaked.
There's not even
The last I
any
heard-
monsters
You're
on
saying,
this
now that you-
little
And that never-
weird
a new.
Base.
In other words, if true,
ship
but
moon
you and me-
thing.
with any.
No, you stay.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, this is a phenomenon that I notice a lot with video games. It's like, okay, you know what? I don't really like the combat too much, but I'm still playing it because I want to see the story.
Varia.
But then there's
Isn't
the
that
other
the
end.
person that
Okay, I
appears?
don't really like the story too much, playing for the
Why
combat.
are you here?
But then you get in a cycle where it's like, okay, I'm playing for the next bit of story so that I can play for the next bit of combat so I can play for the next bit of story, and none of it's actually good.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not saying that's this game necessarily, but it's starting to feel that way a little bit.
It
Yeah.
is.
Because this is now going on what, 40 minutes of just cutscenes?
It's just been talking.
Yeah.
I'm here to take care
And
of
like, it
something.
is the most important
You
part
wish
of
to
the game.
continue
Like,
this
this is where the lead up
conversation.
should be and where the
Ask that you
story
wait
should
until
be,
I'm
but
finished.
like,
There's too much talking.
I couldn't listen to somebody in real life talk for 40 straight minutes
Yeah,
and still pay
right.
attention.
Wait,
Changed one bit.
I mean, it's true. I seriously, a point will come where I'll have to just sit there and take a breath and just not listen for a second before I can hop
If
back in.
killing me will bring you
Damn.
peace, then
It
so be
happens all the time.
it depends on the subject for me. But
First, I have business to take care
usually
of.
I get breaks
It's
from
vengeance you
conversations
seek.
because usually
grant
Fire
you it.
Emblem ends up getting
You
brought
must wait.
up.
Well, that's kind of what I mean. Like,
Let me
any
finish what I
bit
came to
of
do,
conversation that's
then you have
not
my
like
word.
super
I'll
relevant,
let you do whatever brings
it's like,
you
okay,
peace.
that's my minute to breathe.
Yeah. What's with
And
the music in
I
the
don't.
background of this too?
That's it. Run away like
Oh.
always.
Like
You
dun
don't even have
dun
the courage to
dun.
die. No wonder you leave it to
It's like-
someone else.
You don't even have the courage to die.
Oh, she just yelled.
She does not like human at all. She looks
Oh.
like a Barbie doll.
No, yeah.
Why
her
is she-
eyes are enormous.
Why is she breathing like that?
I don't know, game logic. Well, hey, look, it's a chick who's probably evil.
The red woman
Mm-hmm.
with black eyes.
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
His spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah.
I was going to ask who that was to him, but I'm not under the impression that you guys know either. So
Yeah.
Each of us have
Probably some random chick is like,
I
hey,
am no
you're
exception.
Renin and you didn't do this Renin thing, so that makes you not very Renin.
Before, back in
What if the
Yeah.
What if the
You
red
mentioned
coat
having taken a
chick was
friend's
his
life over the
sister?
throne. Is that what she meant?
I think
The
she's
mistakes
actually
I
just
made
like
there were not
drinks
my
conk
first,
and she's trying to
may
get
not
everyone to
be
drink
my
conk.
last. I will
I'm
say no
drinking
more.
well,
conk
I'm
right
joining
now.
her then.
Did you mean what you said?
Yeah, I bought a
About
case of
letting her
conk
take your
today.
life if she wanted
Yeah.
to?
Her coat is red because
She
it's
has more right to
conk
my life
product
than
placement.
But you can't just.
Whatever
Good to
happens,
me.
That
I have
explains his
sworn to
hair
put an
then.
end to the crown
Yeah.
contest,
Now
and
his
to ensure
hair is an
continued
advertisement for Among
coexistence
Us.
in Menancia. I have no
Kinda
interest
Among
in
sus.
Us.
expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to.
What if
Besides,
what
you
if
have just as
Dala
much reason to kill me as she
Dalahoon
does.
was
Dohalim.
the evil person?
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Some
He's like,
things
I'm
have to
sorry,
kill
I
be
him.
just don't like
said.
conk. I like Pepsi.
He's masquerading as a conch salesman with his red hair and partially red jacket, but then the rest of his jacket is blue to signify his loyalty to Beepus.
Yeah.
Beepus.
The plot of the game is like the Renins
Pepsi.
are the conks and then the Danins are the Pepsis. And the game is to get them all to like live in harmony and drink Dr. Pepper because it's owned by Conk and Pepsi.
True.
Someone told me that if you mix Conk and Pepsi, you get Dr. Pepper.
I think that's false.
Yeah, that's you actually at Conksy.
Conksy.
See? You need to make an emote of that.
Conksy, I don't know about that one. But yeah, the so Dr. Pepper is made by Pepsi but bottled by Coke is the thing.
Yeah. It's like the Miley Cyrus best of both worlds.
Why
Yeah.
would they make it and then what? That seems like such an extra loop to have somebody else bottle it.
I don't know. Soda logic.
It's not really like at the end of the day, every single company is owned by the same one human being anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's all owned by Jimmy Fallon.
No. if that's the case, I have to leave. I have to
You
get
have to
out.
leave Earth.
I'll go to outer space.
It'll be the final arc. You'll
Yeah.
initiate the final arc, fellow.
I'll initiate the final arc, yeah. True.
I hope there's less talking in your final arc than this one.
Oh man. There will be inevitably. There'll come a point where I'll just be like, I don't care, and then I'll go into space and explode.
Like, these people are just standing there.
I really
No,
don't
they
mind.
don't, because they just stand and they don't
It's just
move.
like real life.
It's like look at them. There's no movement. They have not a single frame of movement.
It's
They're like
just
the-
like when there
Yeah.
are two old people with one buggy in the middle of the aisle at Walmart.
Yes,
felt
I ran
that.
into them at a grocery store today. They
Ren was
wouldn't.
crying.
They wouldn't move.
Brenda's like, please move your carts.
No,
Like,
she's
hey, can
like,
you please
oh
move your
my
cart?
god.
Do what? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
also crying because of all the talking.
Yeah.
Her brain is overloaded with information that she doesn't care about. She just wants to avenge her parents. That's it.
Yeah. I don't mind if a game has a lot of cutscenes, but like whenever there's so many cutscenes all together in one thing, like they could have spaced these out a bit, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of like watching a movie at a certain point.
Yeah.
It's just like I know there's most of the time the character will come to one small conclusion and then figure out the entire thing, right? Well, like something that wouldn't happen in real life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like one small detail and like everything makes sense now. It doesn't happen like that. But this is like so much information and they're just not understanding how to put it together. And now nobody pays attention to what's happening.
I would have
Yeah.
once.
Like, this is
No.
too much.
I think the idea of breaking
Or really,
away
just
from
like they
society's
just like got the
constraints
whole like
and
plot
choosing
laid
your
out in this
friends
whole
based
book,
solely on
and then like they
affection
got
is something
all the way
beautiful
through like
that's worth
the
cherishing.
They
game is like,
saved
oh,
it
crap.
for right now
Yeah, it's like,
to
oh,
tell
crap.
the entire plot.
It was
Yeah,
that
it's
way
like,
of
oh
looking at
crap,
the
we haven't
world that
told all
laid
the
the
plot. Let's put it all in
foundations
this
for
one area right
coexistence
here.
in Menancia.
Pretty much,
Can you
yeah.
imagine if they did this entire talk scene and then just said game ended?
Yeah, that would be funny.
I'd be mauling, actually. I'm not even playing the game and I'd be pissed.
After that,
We still haven't had the hot spring scene.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I bet you it's here.
Either that is like a post-game thing or now, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
What if they came all the way up here into space for this entire talk scene and then go back down to Earth? Like,
It's worth for a hot dub.
Yeah.
yeah, but like, I mean, like, just like, if I was a character in this and I had to go all the way to space just to talk a shit ton and then like leave, like,
You mean he resorted to dirty
why? What's the
tactics to try to
point?
win, right?
Only if you get a souvenir.
But then why does Father
Yeah, you gotta go buy a keychain.
Don't
Yeah.
tell me she doesn't know.
You have to understand, every single word you say in space is more important than every word you say on Earth.
Yeah.
By necessity.
So does
You
that mean
have
if I
to.
say I gotta use the restroom on space, it's way more important?
You could say that in space, and it would mean more than the entirety of the US Constitution, single-handedly.
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same.
Simply by virtue of being in space.
Get spaced.
Instead, I
Yeah.
defied my fate and looked away from what I'd done.
Man,
I thought he
That's
said
cool,
burden
though,
of
man.
his. I thought he said burden of my beauty.
That you already know.
I was say he's quite full of himself, but he said duty, not booty.
If you
Beauty.
hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't
He's
be
like,
what it is
everybody
now.
shut up. I played
The
violin
Daemons there
one
would still
time
be
and people
suffering
died. I
misery
can't
and
get over it.
depression like before.
I played violin so badly someone died. They said my ears
Shionne's
can't
right.
handle this sound.
What other lord would have
Once
treated
there
me
was
as
an
you
ugly
did?
Doholim. He was
Anyone
so
else said I
ugly
would
that
have given up
everyone
long
died.
ago.
The end.
You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved
Double king.
me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today.
Thanks to you that I'm the
So-
best character.
Try not to blame yourself.
So Doholim's a baker, is
Too
he?
much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
I
Muffin
shall
Man.
do my best to heal.
Muffin Man. Yes. Well, it lives in Drury. What is it? Drury. Yeah.
Mevo Lane. There we go.
Meeba
Yes,
Lane.
Meebo Lane.
Speaking of Meeba, I haven't seen Meeba in a long time.
So
Meeba.
does that mean that Doholim is going to he's going to create a giant Kisara,
He's gonna. Oh my god.
and then she's going to break down the entire castle,
Castle wall.
but then
Gonna-
die
And then
because people spilled hot chocolate on her?
No, no. Okay, it didn't die. It just
Yeah.
hit in the water. It
Sometimes
was
just
still.
knowing
It was
someone's
still
on your
alive.
side
It was
can be
just
enough.
in the water.
It
Yeah.
only lived because it's a kid's movie. If it was real life, that giant cookie would be dead.
I mean,
It would have disintegrated. It would have gotten soggy and just.
If it
Right.
was real life, the cookie wouldn't have even been there.
I
to
mean,
begin
that
with.
same movie literally killed the dog that Fiona had. You remember?
No,
Did
it
it kill the
didn't-
dog, really?
No,
You
no,
never see the dog
no.
again. You never see the dog
Yes, you
again.
do. Yeah.
You see it in the
Wait.
credits scene, but that's it. You don't see it in the third movie.
Like I remember, like Shrek
You're
jumped
right.
in the crowd
No,
and everyone ran
no.
away.
The
And
dog
then-
shows up. The dog shows up.
I
He
think
does it?
Shrek killed that dog.
No, the dog shows up. Shrek, the dog, Shrek dog.
I think Shrek killed that dog because like
Okay,
the
I
whole crowd
looked it
moved
up.
away, and then like he lands on that dog, and like, you never see that dog again.
True. Oh, that's actually right. He does land on it.
Shrek killed the dog. Oh,
Yeah, she's seen again, alive and well.
when
And then
Dog.
it says, and then I found a page that literally confirms after she is landed on, she's never seen again.
I found a page that says, presumably crushed by Shrek. However, she is seen again, live and well. I'm pretty sure I saw her during like the baby shower. I could have sworn I saw the dog during the baby shower.
I hope the dog lived, but I'm pretty sure Shrek killed the dog.
The
Dude,
Shrek
roar.
did not.
Dude, the
Which
roar.
one is that baby shower? Is that number 3?
Yeah,
I think so.
unless that
Wait,
dog
is
appeared
it?
in some sort of like Christmas special or something. I think that dog's dead.
It might be. I'll look up its Wikipedia page, because yes, it does have one.
Alright, that should be like a game 3 thing. Did Shrek kill the dog?
Oh,
It says status alive.
status alive, yeah.
Dang, that confirms it.
Family, unknown.
Family. I mean, didn't
I
Fairy
like-
Godmother create it?
I
doesn't it,
like-
It says,
I like the
Status.
location.
Yes.
Location far, far away.
status alive. Occupation, family dog.
Voice.
Location,
Occupation,
away.
family dog.
Voice unknown.
exactly.
Race.
Race, Bichon Frise, dog breed.
Yo, there's one for the bluebird. Status deceased. Pop like a
Yeah,
balloon
it's
after
dead.
being inflated. Occupation
dead.
mother, possibly. Location
Possibly.
forest. Gender female. Family 3 children. Possibly deceased, eaten by Fiona, Shrek, and Donkey. Race bird. Voice Eric Darnell.
Wait, they actually voiced the bird?
Apparently, who the fuck is Eric Darnell?
Oh, Lord Farquaad's page actually just says deceased. Like, I know he was eaten. I was not expecting
He
them
was
to
eaten
actually
whole,
just
but
say,
he probably got dissolved by the dragon. Stomach acid.
that's terrifying.
Oh yeah, he did die because there's some really stupid Shrek 4D movie that sucked. Where it had Farquaad's ghost or something in it.
Oh. Yeah, that's
For
right.
that, yeah, it was.
Shrek
I saw that in
4D.
Disneyland. Yeah, I saw that in Disneyland.
Farquaad returns as a ghost and has Thelonious capture Fiona so he can kill her, make her his spirit queen,
Yo.
despite rejecting Fiona in ogress form, and make him king of the underworld.
Yeah, it's really stupid because like legit he rejected Fiona, but now he likes Fiona. That's like why I hate it. That's like kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Occupation for Farquaad: Lord of Duloc, and then King of Duloc, and then Aristocat, Dictator, King of the Underworld, and then Prince of Duloc.
Wait a
Oh,
second, guys. I'm fighting stuff.
Wait, you're fighting shit?
crazy.
We're just. Oh, he's
Wait.
half dwarf.
Wait.
Yo, his race is human/dwarf. Only
His
in
dad,
What?
in the musical, his dad is the grumpy dwarf, and then his mother is
No.
Princess P.
Wait,
And then
is this why he hates like far away creatures, like furry creatures? Cause like his dad, he's half.
His dad was one of them, and so is his mother.
Dang.
Grumpy from the Seven Dwarves and Princess P are his parents.
Dang.
In the
That's deep.
musical.
Wait.
Yeah,
But this is deep. This is deep what we're getting into.
yeah. Grumpy Dwarf was like, that Princess P? Oh man, I gotta get in on that. And then, Lord Farquaad.
That explains why he's mad.
It
Mad.
That
does.
also explains why he's so short.
True.
Yep. Well, see, now I wanna know the implications of Princess P seeing Grumpy Dwarf and being like, I want it.
I want it
They weren't
that
big talkers, that's for
way.
sure. They just attacked
She
without
wants
warning.
ya, she's gonna have ya.
I can't. What?
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegus hasn't been high on threats. A
And
few
then
offensive
how did
Zoogles,
their
experiments
son
here and there,
end up becoming like a ruler of an entire country that's unrelated to the rest?
Slaves we met back in Ganath Haros.
Capitalism.
The ones in blind devotion to
Yeah, that's
Who-
probably right.
Whose son?
seen anything like that here in
Grumpy
So
and
Grumpy Dwarf.
Princess P.
Maybe
Yeah.
someone doesn't want us
So
here.
Farquaad, how
And
he
the soldiers
became.
are their way of letting us know.
Lord of Duloc.
What with the red woman,
Well, he
Sullivan,
was the
and
Prince of
Laura.
Duloc.
They're
I'm
starting to
assuming the
develop quite
Princess
the
P
list
would
of
have been
adversaries.
the princess of Duloc, and then automatically that'd make him the prince.
True.
And then he moved up to a lord with status, and then up to the king. Or
Let's
he
find
started
out.
as the Aristocat, became a dictator, and then the prince, and then the lord, and then the king. Or is it lord, prince, and then king? I don't fucking know.
Oh. Okay, that's funny. I'm just
What?
gonna screenshot this. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say anything else. That's pretty funny.
I
I'll
gotta
just
look
put
at this
that in
now.
Dogpog. That. Alright.
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay.
Uh,
Sure.
I don't get it.
Don't
The
worry
translator.
about it.
Hey, oh, never mind.
You can worry about it now, because Jigga's... he just told you.
I bet it'll be worth our while to fight.
Oh boy. Maybe it all makes sense now.
Let me know if you need healing.
Man, we really do live in a society.
Yeah, we do.
Did you know that the fairy godmother, her sister, is Cinderella's fairy godmother?
I believe
I
it.
didn't know that.
Also, her status is also deceased. What about Cookie the Ogre?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you seen the final movie then for Shrek? So then does that mean the ogres came
We can make new weapons with
back and now there's like an ogre tribe in existence?
I think they were always
I
alive. It's
honestly
just
have
like,
no idea.
it's just they just didn't live in far away and stuff. Because some people hated ogres. Like, heck, whenever Shrek went to far away, all of them hated him.
Yeah.
But probably like because like Shrek later on, like Shrek 4 became, you know, like a good shadow when the ogres are all actually pretty chill. They became loved because like legit everyone was asking them for like autographs and stuff. I actually really like that about the Shrek movies. Like everyone's just a big Shrek fan.
True.
I really like that. I like Shrek the Third, like legit, like those guys in the crowd whenever Shrek appears, they all stand up. They just have Shrek spelled on their shirt, on their chest.
What? What are you referring to?
Just how everyone in Far Far Away becomes a Shrek fan.
Oh. I really like Cookie the Ogre because... What's the quote?
His chimichanga tune?
Yes! The chimichanga dude. Because, like, what's that one quote? I gotta search it.
And this enemy really did just say health.
Yeah, trust me, Fiona. Y'all gonna be really hungry after this ambush, okay? Now go and finish your little speech. He's trying to get people to eat his chimichangas.
What chimichangas thing?
So, the, like, quote-unquote ogre leader, apart from Fiona in the fourth movie, was supposed to originally be Prince Charming under a curse.
What?
That's kind of funny.
Dang.
His name was supposed to be Nimrak, which is charming spelled backwards. But now his name is Brogan.
Brogan.
What a bro.
Brogan.
Gun.
Brogan. Brogan.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What the dog's doing?
What's the dog doing?
Huh, why are your dogs in space?
Also, they're children. Fergus, Farkle, and Felicia.
Yep.
Farkle. Who names a child Farkle?
I don't know.
Yo, Farkle.
Shrek.
Yeah, to be fair, who named a child Shrek?
King. It's better than Farkle.
You got a point.
King Farkle.
Bro, I'm sorry, because I just don't like Lost Ark. He just said dang.
I've never heard of it.
It's an
If you search up the ogre resistance, it says known members of ogre resistance. Donkey's on there. It says donkey in brackets. New guy. In other brackets, almost dinner. End bracket. Brogan.
I think you like
Brogan.
Games Fish, but like each one's really different.
Even stronger.
Yeah, some of them are good.
We had to.
This one's actually good. It's just like,
Well,
man, it becomes a slog.
It was until didn't you lower like the difficulty just because it was like sponges?
Yeah. I'd say this one's probably my least favorite Tales of game. Like, it's really highly rated in the Tales of community though, from what I've seen. But
Which,
yeah, like,
Lost Ark, I've heard of that.
True. There may be something to it that's like, you know what? This has been a stream game, and on stream it's definitely a different environment from playing it solo or playing it just to chill.
well, even when I play it solo, like, I haven't played that much of it solo. Like, even when I play it solo, I don't know. I don't feel like legit. Like, I haven't been paying attention to the story. I'll give it that. But even if I did, I can feel some parts of it. Like, even if I'm not paying attention, that it just seems okay. Not anything in particularly good.
There's probably a good portion of it that's just high ratings because it's a AAA game in 2022. Like,
Yeah.
it's not hard to impress people, honestly.
When did this come out? 2019? 2020?
I'll check.
2021?
2021, yeah.
Oh, alright.
September.
Yeah, I think it's 2021 or either the year before that where like there's just like nothing good came out. So I think that's one reason why it's highly rated. And also just like whenever a game first comes out, everyone highly rates it. Like look at Three Houses, everyone called that the best Fire Emblem game.
Yep.
I'm sorry I mentioned the Fire Emblem game, Wolf.
Huh? Wasn't paying attention anyway.
Alright, good.
I know when to tune out.
Oh, it's a dogtail fish. I put a dogtail on my character.
Shrimp tail? You thought it was a shrimp tail?
I mean, he is the fish penetrator. He sees everything that's fish.
Jeez. Go.
Get some caviar straight from the dish.
My God. How did a shrimp tail?
Just fish things.
Oh my God, fish.
I just want to know why the space people have a giant praying mantis within one of their rooms where it could not eat or survive.
It's not even one, it's multiple.
Yeah.
Why do they have
Wow.
multiple praying mantises?
Because it's a common rare reference.
They must be feeding them the people.
They're feeding them good story, and that's why they're sent for us.
It's not even. No.
Well, I really am just doing like double. Well, like you think it's like in the hundreds right now, but no, it's just still 88, 95. An RPG game, I should not be doing that much. I should be at least in like high triple digits right now, or I should be in the like quadruple digits. But you see this, I'm doing like 95, sometimes triple digits, but it's low
Get
triple
better.
digits. True, you got a point.
I don't know if it's a skill issue though. It's just, I mean, like what could you have done to change this? Grind more?
Probably.
I mean,
But even like other Tales of games, this doesn't feel like this.
Wait, was that a mini boss fight?
It's just a
it's
big
just a
enemy.
god.
Yeah. Welcome to Tales of Arise.
Oh,
To be fair, on that
there's
last
more.
dungeon, I did just walk through a whole bunch
What
of the end things.
are
I was supposed
those?
to walk back. Now, let me check my level.
Yeah, just wait, guys. Gotta stop in the mid battle. Gotta check my level.
Yeah.
See if I can take you on.
I don't think I can right now, rip. Maybe if I go to edit. There we go. Alright, I'm level 42, the others are level 44.
Is Rinwell still the
Yeah.
highest?
Yeah, because she says Renwell privileges.
That green thing looks like an ogre.
Double Demon Fang.
Demon Double Fang.
I want to see one of you guys play Vesperia or Tales of the Abyss. Those ones are so good.
I've had some of those games for the longest time, and I still have yet to actually start the gameplay.
Yeah, it's just those ones are just like light years ahead of this one. It's insane. I think one reason why this one feels so different is they actually got a new director for this one. They did these games called like the God Eater games or whatever.
Yeah.
And so because like it just feels a lot different. In some ways good, some ways bad. But again, I'd say this is probably my least favorite Tales of game. I still like it, just I don't know. If I replayed this, it would definitely be on New Game Plus.
See, the original Tales of Dogpog that we started playing is just like hella funny.
It is.
Yeah.
The story's honestly a little bad. Like, it does get really good later on. But it's kind of more like the back plot of it, like the outline of the story is really good, but the actual plot itself is kind of
Well, and also, it's a lot funnier watching Epholo play it.
Yeah.
Because he just gets so mad at the Meebo.
I feel real bad at video games. I do have Vesperia. That one has a dog too, but he doesn't, well, he has more frames than just one.
Yeah, he has a pipe and an eye patch. What's not to love?
Honestly.
Wait,
He's a main character.
I thought he was a cat.
No, it's a dog.
You're thinking of Tenebrae, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Tenebra. That's what I'm thinking of.
Tenebrae.
Tenebra.
Yeah, Tenebrae sadly isn't playable, but he does help out the party. He's like a mascot. I never liked Tenebrae. He's mega funny.
Tenebra. Tenebra.
Too small for me, I'm afraid. A size 4, that is.
I've never been so disappointed in an animal in my life.
Legit, the other party members actually killed him after that. I remember in that cutscene.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Truly.
They
What's
talk.
the name of the dog in Vesperia?
They never stop talking because they're still talking as they battle.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
How?
Repede?
Wait, repeat. Yeah, repeat's the
Repeat.
best. I think it's like he doesn't talk. He just barks. So cutscenes with him are pretty funny.
He's
Like-
smoking.
Yeah, the main
just
heroine
said-
tries to be friends with Repeat, and then he just like bark.
Who was Miguel? Who is Miguel? Oh, Kisara's elder brother. I like
Yeah,
how it
this
keeps
must be it.
reminding us that he's dead.
The entrance
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like, hey, you guys
forbidden
remember that
zone.
dead character? Haha.
But it's just
True.
Here's some more fun facts. He's dead.
Yeah.
And there's Chunky. He's dead.
I love that video.
Apparently for Repeat there is a Santa Claus outfit.
That's based.
That's kind of funny.
Yep. I
Ho
don't know.
ho ho, motherfuckers.
To be honest, if I had to guess, I would honestly feel like Vesperia would probably be one of you guys' favorites if you guys played it.
Which one is Fuck! That one. Which
Is,
one's
is
that
the combat in this one like turn-based or something?
And Vesperia, no. It's I guess more traditional if that makes sense, because like a majority of the
His
Tales of
elfin
games have that
presence
type of
still opens the
combat.
way.
It's
seemed
different
the
from
sovereign 3
Rise
centuries
and,
ago now are considered
Zestiria.
one and the same.
Zestiria had a more
So-
free-flowing combat. That one's a bit more restricted. Like
What?
Flies?
you lock onto an enemy and
So-
you only go one way. Like but you can
A lot of
hold a button and move
fireflies.
around still. It's just you're mostly gonna be locked onto an enemy and go one way.
Huh.
I see.
Elfin.
Wait,
You
what's
again.
happening?
There's a flashback with
Tomorrow's the
Shion's
spirit channeling ceremony.
grandma or something. I don't
We'll
know.
finally play our parts. as the
Grandma
sovereign
times
and
like
maiden.
2
How have you
squared.
been
I don't know.
feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled
Because
from
it's an
lab to
ancestor.
lab,
It's like 300
always
years, you know.
treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me,
That's
all they see is a
2 or
den.
3
I don't even
generations.
know what their precious ceremony's for.
Grandma,
Let alone
what do you
they're
call
Grandma?
squared
asking me
whenever
to do
it's
as the
3?
sovereign.
Do you still
Tell
call it
me,
squared?
if we're
Cubed.
both in the same
Cubed.
boat,
Alright. Oh, grandma cubed.
why
There we
do
go.
you seem so calm right now?
I think it's cubed.
No choice.
No.
Becoming the maiden's not
Shit,
something I
no.
wanted for myself.
Yes? No.
But they.
It really just
They said
depends,
Anna
because like
Sophia
we don't
was
know how
abandoned.
long each one of them lived.
How could I say no after that?
Some
Yeah.
people literally
Yeah,
have
it's
like
cubed.
Renan, at least you got to decide.
Grand maybe.
grand
Good for you.
maybe.
Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland.
Yeah, so
You are the
cubed is
captive one.
It
3.
wasn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I
The
swear
power
I'll
to
help you
3.
get home.
So yeah, so like the power to the 4 or 4th
I can't
power,
do this alone.
or the power to 3, the 3rd
One more
power,
day.
also known as cubed.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in
How
it
could I say
anyway.
no? I have to be here for this cutscene after all.
Yeah.
I've always had a hard time with
What's your
games
name?
like Fire
It's
Emblem. Yeah,
Naori.
me too.
Naori
Fire Emblem
is-
is very
Fire
difficult to
Emblem
try to
is-
play. It's very,
You don't act like them.
very boring.
Like the other Renans, I
Yeah.
mean.
See, on like random encounters and whatnot,
How
fish.
come you
I
treat
can
me
understand
like a
that.
person?
Because you
Yeah,
are.
random
It's true we
encounters,
come from different
they're
worlds,
good until
but
you've had
neither
like
one of us
40 of
asked to
them,
be
and then
here
it's
right
like, man,
now.
I'd rather just
In
turn
that
the game
sense,
off.
You and I are much the
Fair.
same.
For me, it
The
just
amount of
depends on the
times
game.
We couldn't do this.
it does depend. I mean, that's
wouldn't be able to
primarily
talk
what
to each
stops
other
me
as
from
people.
playing Pokemon a lot,
If we
because I'll be
couldn't
playing the
see
game and then I'll be
and
like,
each
man,
other.
that's like the 3rd Pidgey in a row.
So I suppose the question you
And
should be
I
asking is,
it's
why
not
wouldn't
bad,
you
it's just
be
like,
one?
man, I've done the same thing so many times and there's no variance. And then
You're
the
not
battles are
like
just
me.
random encounters but shiny.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
not like me.
Here's what we'll do.
It'll be how I
Happening in
do.
this cutscene.
We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
Wait, what? What was that name?
Oh yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, her name was Naori Wolf.
Then go.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alvin was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori.
But maybe Shion's a
Naori
clone.
Imaris. Isn't that right?
Dang.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Kirito says girls are
She
going
really
crazy on
does
follow.
look like Shion.
Yeah.
Beginning to see why Alphen was so
Yeah, the other day he was playing in call with me, and he kept getting HP, strength, speed, defense levels on units.
It was a
Base.
conversation we had 300 years
It's like,
ago,
man, your units are actually just
before
untouchable.
the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible?
Anime was that?
Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of
Yeah,
Ganon astral energy
It really depends,
rushing
Fish,
over
because
us.
like some games, like I feel like,
felt
well,
it
like
too.
some Final Fantasy games,
Not
I
for
won't
the
lie, I
first
find
time
combat just a drag.
It was the same sensation
Because
as
like,
back
although like
inside
y'all
the
get that
ridge.
those level ups and stuff,
That
like
would make
I don't really
sense.
feel that reward.
After all, vast amounts of Dana's
Unless I'm
astral
getting
energy
something
were
out.
being
Like for
siphoned and
Pokemon, I'll
sent
get a
up here
new
to
move out of
Lenegis.
something, you know, so it
For
feels
all
a
we
bit more
know,
rewarding.
Perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy
Or Paper
was
Mario
stored.
6 combat is
So
actually
you
kind
think
of
it
like,
might
I
have
don't
been
know.
the energy itself
I don't
that
know how to
was
explain Paper
responsible
Mario
for
combat.
that
It just
vision
feels
we just
fresh.
saw?
If that makes sense. I
But
guess because like
how?
he can do
And
things like
why?
block things
We
with
have no
perfect
way
timing.
of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all
Paper
that.
Mario's
stylish.
combat system is probably my favorite one of all time.
Shion,
Yeah, it's just
you okay?
stylish. I
Yeah.
just don't know how to
It was
explain
all
it.
just a little sudden.
The specifically the second one
So
is
that
just
was
like
my ancestor,
peak
huh?
combat because even random encounters can be different.
Yeah, there certainly
Yeah.
is a resemblance.
You run into enemies and you actually
What
have to
about
play
you?
the encounters
How are
still.
you holding up?
Shout out to
Me?
Chapter 4. Gotta be one of the worst chapters
Even
ever.
putting aside the question of where that
That's
vision came
the
from,
desert
it's
island?
likely we'll see more of those.
1,000-year-old door.
Or oh,
Reliving
okay,
memories
so
and episodes
Vivian's.
from your past.
Yeah. Shout out
Do
to
you think
Vivian
you
though
can
for being a
handle
good
it?
character and probably the
I
best
can't
party
just
member,
pretend
but
like the
still
past
like
never
Chapter
happened.
4, backtracking the chapter
Besides,
plus sleep.
if it helps us
No
uncover
thanks.
the truth of what that ceremony really was,
I'm okay with it,
might
but
also lead to
I
answers
get why
about
it
your
wouldn't be the
thorns.
best.
Alphen.
That's
I was
not
alright with
all.
some parts. Like
I-
it's actually really
This
cool.
whole
Like
time,
you
we've been
legit
fighting
like
to free Dana
you turn
from the
into like a
Renans.
shadow. I was like, oh crap,
But
I
now
lose
that
my
we're
party.
here,
Oh crap, all
it
this
seems
other
those
stuff.
same Renans might have it just
Yeah.
as bad.
The only reason that I think I enjoy that
I'd
one
liberate
is
them too if I
because
can.
while it is back and
It's
forth,
just another reason
I
for me to
remember
forge
trying to
shield
figure
my
out what
eyes
in the
for
world I
truth.
was even supposed to
Whether
do as a
you're on
kid.
Dana or somewhere
And the
else,
amount of
you'll
times that I
always
actually
stay the
did go
same.
back and forth was probably
Your
like well above
indignation
10.
and righteous passion.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a
Your
bad
desire
time
to
with it
free
even
and
so. I
protect.
was like, what do I
They're
do?
all
This game is so
hardwired into you.
difficult. And when I finally solved it, I was like, I am a
Not that I'm
genius.
complaining.
Yeah, it's like, haha, I got your
Everything that
name,
I've done.
Dupless.
Let's bust this thing wide open.
Exactly. Idiot, Dupless, I hate you.
Nobody's
And then you
Get
beat
duped.
him up in his
Stay
own
here.
home.
Yeah.
After that last illusion, there's no
You
telling
lost your
what could
home
happen in here.
privileges.
You've lost your home privileges. I'm gonna beat you up in your own house. I haven't ever finished in full the first Paper Mario game, and it's because I played the second one first.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is cool and all, but the partner system in the second one is immaculate. I wish that the partners in the first one could take damage and be targeted like in the second one. That's like the only thing that really gets me.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was just reading Fish's stuff. Yeah, I can understand that because like legit, if you're just doing the same thing over and over, it makes it like boring. Like for this one, I legit just mash buttons in combat. I can't even lie. In other
Yeah.
Tales of games, I'll actually just string up certain combos really well, and the combat doesn't feel that long. So it's not like, okay, I do the combo, I do the combo, I do the combo, I do the
Faria,
combo. It's okay.
How did you
I did
get
the
in
combo
here?
maybe one or two
Wait,
times, or I just did a
something
certain
about her isn't
moveset,
right.
and then the combat's over. And this one, it's I literally
What's
just
wrong with
mash
her?
buttons 50
She doesn't even
times.
seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
She's using chaos control, guys.
Yeah. Oh, it's Dark Samus. Fish. Fish, what are you doing?
Fish, no.
Wait, I don't have Isabel, wait.
But that's preposterous.
It's about to get
She
bad.
never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
Fish said, is that yarn ball? She's calling all the furries.
I've never known Faria to take angles like that before.
Oh my gosh, critical, critical, critical. I just, oh, ah!
How did you survive?
I rolled.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, did you check out that dodge? It always feels satisfying to dodge in this one, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Can you take it?
Getting JV4. Not on my watch, dude. Now, does he have a core I can attack? No, oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. No. There we go, yeah, I can attack his core. Oh, he's doing a thing. Wolf, are you still alive? I think Wolf died.
I'm alive.
There we go.
JB Ford almost looks like JB Art.
That's what I was thinking of when I first saw it, to be honest. Eat dirt, Lamau. Dirty. Damn.
Delicious.
He really did just do Super Saiyan right there.
Yeah.
Light.
Cement. That's concrete, baby. That meme will never not be funny to me.
Oh my gosh. What is it?
Oh my gosh. I'll post this in Artist Fan, you can look at it at your leisure, but I had to look up the concrete meme and I found an even better one. It says, inside you are two dachshunds wearing a tuxedo. One of them is conch, one of them is Crete. You are cement, baby.
What?
It makes no sense, but I'm here for it.
Gotta use the old classic apple gel that heals barely any HP now. We only healed HP because someone needs to heal an art immediately after.
Oh man, that's funny. At least there's apple gel in the world.
True. I really want to eat a real life apple gel one day. This sounds so good.
Yeah. For real. Man.
Oh, here we go, Mystic Fart time.
Lightning Tiger Blade. That's what every single move is, right?
Yeah.
I feel you, Fish. From what he's typed in art spam anyway. He says, these types of memes killed me. They please my inner 3-year-old. I feel that.
Yeah, I'm doing Cloud Neutral B now.
Oh gosh. You're just pressing B while I'm off stage. And as soon as I get on stage, you press up B. Oh, called you out, called you out. Oh, I got you. Oh, beat him. Better at the game, skill issue.
True. I beat Fish. Dang.
Oh, there you go. You've trained long and hard to achieve this victory. All for mind-broken waifu.
Dang. Just get mind broken.
Yeah.
She's preparing another summoning.
Another HP sponge. No, I can't.
She's gonna use Dark Samus's other stock. All these combos and chic levels of damage.
Ooh.
Dane, you're about to get canceled on Twitter.
I know. Dohalim has hit woman. He will now go to jail.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her.
Yeah, I didn't hit her that hard. She's not gonna tell mom.
Yeah. Look,
if she does, we'll both get in trouble after all.
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back.
It can't be his turn. Sorry, her turn on the Xbox if she's unconscious.
We're not even supposed to be in here.
Dohalim, shut up! Don't yell.
Maybe it'd be better if
If mom hears, we're both getting in trouble.
Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
You?
Avaki,
Who's that? Oh,
what are you doing here?
it's Ignots.
I was curious
Oh,
what
no.
I overheard.
Oh, I'm
You
skipping his,
believed me?
his dialogue.
What makes you so sure I wasn't lying? I like to think I know you. I'll take fault.
I like to think I know you.
Probably because
I
he's
don't want
Ignots,
to
he knows us, because that.
Yeah.
He seems like a good friend.
He only knows you long enough to say that he's sorry.
One to stand out. Instead,
He doesn't know why he's sorry, but he's sorry. He's done something to wrong you.
as for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't
Just get
seriously
Yeah,
unclothed.
because your fist was close to her stomach, my guy.
Somebody got to strike back at me.
No kidding, brother.
Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor
It's
Faria
always
will
those who I
love
hit who
one
get hurt. I mean, come on, dude.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almeida.
Yeah.
As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown
Tarnigan, more like
contest, he'd
Fartigan.
still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy
Pretty
makes it
much.
possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding
Society is
of
to
this
blame
blight
is what they're
really
saying.
the only way I know how to atone for my
Yeah.
sins.
It's always society.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I
Nani?
know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget
Also,
the harm
like
I caused?
these.
No, the opposite indeed. You remember.
No cap.
You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those
Thanks,
already
3
passed,
sunglasses lady.
but for those still alive.
For those still
She
alive.
said, sorry, bro.
Kisara's right.
People die when they're killed.
So long as
Yeah,
we've still got
the
breath
words
in
of
our
wisdom.
bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference.
Thought living was about
Punishing
breathing.
yourself for the past
True.
won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the
Living is
problem
about going
instead.
fishing in a swimsuit
you're
and
saying?
watching Kisara cook the
That's
food.
right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself
Runwell's crying again, rip.
and for the change that you still
He's
can
always
be.
crying.
She's
I
inspired.
should try.
Eternally
Don't
crying.
forget, we've still got a mystery to
She's
solve.
like, man, I wish Dohalim
Forbidden
would
Zone,
punch me in the
remember?
stomach.
Shield,
Bro, what?
thank you.
I went from like
You have my deepest gratitude for what you did
that
for
just
Faria.
escalated very
Glad to be
quickly
of service.
to crying just cause to getting wanting to
Glad we
get
could stop
punched.
Faria without hurting her.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
I've
just tell the
already-
part like,
I've
I'd like a
already-
glass of punch, please, and then Dolby does. It's like,
Oh, shucks.
Dolby punches
That
her. He's
sounds-
like, that's not what I meant.
That sounds
Yeah.
like something Law would do. Punch her when she asks for a drink.
Yeah, a glass
We're
of
on a-
punch.
They're on a date. Can you go get me a glass of punch? And he just punches her.
No, he puts a cup on his fist and then he just punches her.
Dohalim, he then
Do you
goes,
think
it's
Faria
always
was
those
really
close
being
to me who
controlled
get
by
hurt.
someone?
Certainly
I'll
seem
never let
that
him live
way.
that down.
The question is who? The Red Woman?
But yeah, I mean,
Person who's behind
I've already
this
hoped
is
for Kisara to break my
whoever
ribs
that
with her
is.
shield, so
Crane
I
will
guess
feel otherwise.
getting hit by
Reveals
Dohalim
that
is not too
shields
far gone.
towards me are real.
Dang law.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back.
Poodle's madding.
If that's not playing dirty,
I'm gonna
I
say
don't know
molding.
what
I
is.
said madding.
Oh,
It does tell us one
have we
thing,
found
at
an
least.
owl on the moon yet?
Someone here in
No,
Lannick
that'd be
is
funny, though.
watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone
I haven't
capable of
fished, but
getting
you gotta send
inside
that
a
to me.
person and manipulating them like a weapon.
I love those
You need to
memes though, where
find
it's like
whoever
you'll
it
just like
is
play like the Wii
fast.
sound effect or the PS2 sound effect.
Yeah. And then he wakes up in Skyrim.
Hey, are you awake?
And how we walk. And so the
What
story
is it,
can
Manuel?
continue.
Yeah.
Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
Sorry, my stomach's still sore because
It's that
you
voice.
punched me.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Yeah, I hear my internal organs bleeding. Welcome to the first temple of a Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah.
He'll now fight the grass boss.
They getting married or something?
Oh, I hope so.
Why are they making like crocodile hand signals?
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
There's so many pog particles.
There's clearly no dog here. In a second, it all makes sense. They don't have dogs in space because they would create the unpog.
What the heck was that?
Ooga booga.
Oh, there comes the unpog.
Rip.
So there were dogs in space.
They were just inside of us all along.
Yeah.
The real dogs are the ones we pogged along the way.
Man, I don't understand what's going on.
Is she just frozen now?
I don't know. Game logic. Oh, he's mad. It's like that dang dog.
Oh.
A fella talked to a dog, now I'm mad.
I spoke to Alpha. Who knows what it's like now? I was the thorns.
Dang.
Oh, that wasn't real, okay.
I think there's a flashback or something.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No.
We specifically have these in the hallway.
What the hell was
Each
that?
time.
It felt like everything was on the brink of... Like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating.
You guys
that
all
there
have to
aren't
give
even
different
words
definitions to
describe
this.
it.
he can really just kill the cutscene time by just not saying it.
Yep.
Known how bad they were,
They're just talking about what it's like to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning as a kid to tell your mom that you threw up.
So,
Yeah.
everything we just
Pretty
saw,
much how it is.
those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
The phone. The phone
If
is
that the
ringing.
case, we just found the missing link.
Anyone
between
ever
your
watch Wonder
thorns
Pets?
and
That was
what
a good
happened
show.
here 3 centuries ago. No,
Dang, I think I fell
more
muted.
than a link. Perhaps even the very heart
Wolfie's
of the
still
matter.
alive?
I've never felt
Dang,
astral
it's only
energy
me.
so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right?
Correct. Dark astral.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, if so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Ren and astral energies will.
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy. I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these
The
memories,
jig.
then I'm as
The jig is
clueless about its
jetty.
motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
I think Wolf died.
Still alive.
Oh, there we go.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of.
What does that even mean?
And I think
There could
they
be
may
truths
the
in these
kinds of
memories I
truths
was
need to
never aware
confront
of.
If we're going to keep fighting.
Some sorry about what I said
I
earlier.
genuinely just
Come on,
don't know.
let's
I mean,
go.
at this point, it's like, yeah, the story's happening, and that's the game.
It's like
Finally,
it's like
we
someone
begin
wrote the
to
script,
understand what the thorns
and then
are.
they said, okay, let's try and make everyone
And
sound
their
wiser,
source. A
and they rewrote
ceremony
it,
Yeah.
but it just
occurred
makes them
3
sound dumber.
centuries ago.
We
Yeah.
still don't know how to get rid of them.
Here we
just
have a
hope we can
story, and
find
we,
a way.
we have to have every single one of these 6 characters speak in every single scene, and they all have to make sense.
Yeah. I still have the dog kill on this Pog.
Yeah,
You can have it on the whole
still
game.
one trace of life remaining.
Might very well learn
Mhm.
the truth behind Shion's story. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever
Oh,
they
is
learn
this the
determines-
actual final?
I know there's still like I heard like the second half of the game there's just a lot of cutscenes, so I feel like it's gonna still have a lot of cutscenes. It's just gonna be like an arc final boss, not the final boss of the
That
game.
vision we saw.
I guess of like an
It
arc.
was as if it was meant specifically for us.
It's almost as though we're the main characters.
Do you still think the will of
Keeps
Dana might be
happening.
involved somehow?
It's almost as though everything that happens is because we're the main characters.
Truly.
Well, it could be
Except for Rinwell.
supernatural. You know, like
Yeah,
maybe
except for
people
Rinwell.
messing
She's just
with
here by
beyond the
proxy.
grave,
Like, whatever she
ghost type
experiences, it doesn't matter.
That's your
She's only
theory?
relevant for like
That
literally
we're
that
being
one
haunted?
dungeon where we had to go into
Come
that
on
weird
now.
tower on the
Wait.
ocean.
He might
Exactly.
be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place?
True.
And what if
That's what I'm
those
saying.
with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You're right,
that's what it
Dohalim.
was?
That's
Some
very
kind of
smart.
message someone left here
So
for us?
literally what he's saying is like
I
if
am
I have
merely
such bad
entertaining
memories
the
of a place, they'll be
possibility.
etched into the memory of
Whether
that
it was
place.
Dana's will,
Yeah.
or somehow
If
connected
I
to
don't
the
remember this
sovereign
place,
within
how
its
come it
powers.
remembers me?
Yeah.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened.
That just means like
centuries ago?
imagine that happened
More
IRL,
to
dude.
the
Like
point,
you'll just be like in
how does
high
that
school
much
one day and then
astral
you see
energy
like
gather
video
in
of
one
someone
place
just having
anyway?
bad diarrhea in the
Seems
bathroom.
unlikely it happened naturally.
It's like why do I need to see that?
It survived
The place couldn't forget. It's like, you know what? This is the worst day of my life. I'm remembering this forever.
Someone
Show
had such
everybody.
a bad smell that they that the whole bathroom just said, let's imagine the smell for centuries.
Let's make everybody else imagine the smell. Every time you go into an outer space bathroom, you get a vision of the guy who was in there before you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this person had Chipotle yesterday.
Oh man.
I wanna look through that room over there.
True.
That's the room you visited in
I
the
hope
past,
Fisher
right?
and that.
Sure. Check it out.
Oh man. Never going to the bathroom in outer space again.
Yeah,
This
who knows what
looks
could
like
happen?
some
Who
kind
knows
of
what we
research
remember?
facility.
Oh man, which person is it going to play for me this time? And
Yeah.
then, in addition to that, you have to consider that you're going to be the memory that someone else sees.
It's like thousands of years later, it's gonna show the memory of you watching the memory.
That's true. It's like, whoa, they're watching a memory of a guy who just completely ruined this bathroom. Everybody
It's
has
off
to know.
limits even for lords, then?
Yeah.
Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin?
They literally have a discussion
Whoever
on
the
a room
sovereign
being
is,
big.
They can't manage
Yeah.
the upkeep of this whole place.
It's like, dang, they had
themselves.
one big room
Did
for
no
this
one
one
ever
guy.
talk
It's like,
about
we're
it when
having
you were
now
growing
seen rich people.
No, not that I
Exactly.
remember. Then again, sovereigns and forbidden zones weren't exactly.
They're like, well,
breakfast
we
table
reached a new room.
conversations.
Time to talk about it.
The
Yeah.
Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No. What we
I'm
were
starting
made
to see a bit of the
believe
story,
it
so I
was.
could see some good
Now,
story coming out of this if I
it's
paid more
finally time
attention
to
to it.
discover this area's
But I still
true
think, oh my
purpose,
gosh, they're talking way
and why
too
it was
much.
kept
They could
hidden
have balanced
behind
this out
scenes
better.
For so long.
Definitely.
It's starting to feel like a Metal Gear game. Except with Metal Gear games, like the cutscenes had a lot of charm in them, like Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance.
Right.
Standing here, I realize. That's a big
Every
table.
single person.
Do what?
Yeah. Every single person is just like me, trying to make history.
Yeah.
I don't know, this
I think I can make
getting to
this
be
work.
goofy.
Goofy
It's like
movie?
you take 15 steps and they're like, it's time to talk. Which, I mean, I get it if you're at the giant, like, motherboard computer of all life.
Well,
That one makes
can you make
sense.
head or tail of it?
If they were just out in the hallway.
Yeah, they're like,
These
hey
are
guys,
got-
records by the
hallway
looks of
time.
it.
Yep.
Names of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danon
I thought it said a
astral
compadre. I
energy,
was like, what?
so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup.
The rest of the game starts speaking in
Creation of
Spanish
a governing
exclusively.
central
Yeah.
figure, taking the form
All,
of a
all
Danon.
people who live on the moon speak in Spanish.
Codename
Yeah.
Sovereign.
Sounds right to me.
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into
It's
utilizing
kind of just a
force
pet
field
peeve of
crystals
mine. Like
for
a
the
lot of
purpose
games, I like do
stable
this.
astral energy containment.
But whenever someone says something and they repeat it, sometimes it's
That must
alright
be
to
the
do that.
master
Cause like, wait a
course.
second, did you say that? Just so I don't mishear you. But like sometimes they literally just
With all
repeat
this raw
words.
data, there's bound to
Yep.
be
Someone will
records
say
with
something, and then
someone
they'll
about
just
the
say it
Maiden
again in
and
a
the
questioning
Lords, too.
tone. It happens a lot in Fire Emblem.
About the lords.
This
Why would
must
they
be
on
the
there?
the relevance of the plot point. Plot point?
Lords
Yes, the
are
plot
clearly
point.
of a
The
piece with
relevance
those
of the plot
both
point.
sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are
This
selected
must be
from
the work of
otherwise
Balsef.
regular
Balsef.
Renin In other words,
Yes,
it may be that
Balsef.
all
He with the
Renins are
chocolate.
unwittingly being made subject to some
My
kind of
balls.
grand scheme. What about the subject?
Ligma.
Does it say anywhere else?
Dude, me too, Fish,
Where
me
do I
too.
start? All I've read so
I
far
miss
is the
Billy Mays is
headlines.
what Fish said.
There's so much here. To sift
Billy
through
Mays
will
here.
require specialized.
Flex tape.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list
Now
of
that's a
names
lot of
with
cutscenes.
the title test subjects.
How about a little more?
It's your call.
Read it.
Oh man.
That was the most
Sham,
threatening.
wow.
There must be
Did you just
dozens
hear
of
that?
test subjects
Like,
listed here.
the most threatening
Hundreds
read it
even.
I've ever heard.
All
Alphen
of
went,
them
read
failures.
it.
Wait, I think I found one that was successful.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity NA. Unique adjustment index.
You would
Generation
have no
NA.
ethnicity.
Yeah.
Given name.
Ethnicity not
Take-
allowed.
Alright, son, that's it. I'm taking away your ethnicity. You can't have it back until you get straight A's on your report card. But Dad, my ethnicity.
Yeah.
No buts. You're not getting it back.
Really. What about the others?
So is
Was I the
Alphen
only
just saying
one?
his ethnicity was taken?
Test subject number 10105.
Yeah, I guess
Ethnicity
so.
NA. Unique adjustment index generation NA. Given name Volron.
Oh,
Volron?
Jimmy Fallon.
That means
She did it again.
Yeah.
Plot points? Really?
But yeah, Volron was Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the last
You're
one.
gonna have to. What
Three
happened? Because I
centuries worth
actually
of
dozed
records.
off for like
You
10
and
minutes.
Volron are the
Apparently,
only two
Jimmy
subjects
Fallon
on
and
whom the
Alphen don't
experiment
have
was a success.
ethnicities.
Yeah, their dad took away their ethnicity, or else, or so that they would get A's on their report card.
The game literally said ethnicity
That just
not
made me
available.
more. That just made me more confused.
So basically, Dol Halim knows how to read alien speak, and the aliens have a giant database
Have you
that
ever
has Alphen and Volron's birth certificates in them,
Okay.
and he read them off.
You remember the movie Bolt? At the very end?
Yeah.
Aliens. Really? That's what they just did.
Pretty much.
How do we make this unique? Aliens. Ah, makes it worse.
It's all lies, including the
It's
part
not
of
actually
the
aliens, it's just the
deciding
Renans, but either way, it's basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Aliens.
Never about deciding a new ruler. It must always
Ren.
have been
They're gonna have a.
someone
They're gonna have a new hamster. The hamster's gonna be the main star now.
True. We get the typical tales of like team mascot character.
If it wasn't the sovereign, then who was it?
So literally, you're
Some
saying the
contest
crown
have been held
contest
this whole
wasn't
time,
for
in
designing a
spite of the
new
fact
lure,
that
it
there
was,
was
it was for
already a
something
sovereign.
else.
Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, Someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
I'll take your word for it, main character.
Yeah.
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that
He said, sorry, I've read every single birth certificate. Only 2 of them are relevant.
Yeah. The others are moving really fast and one's moving really slow.
Yep.
I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can while we're here.
Then we're gonna have a cutscene for each single piece of text on that.
I'll do that.
No. This is why I dozed off. There's too much talking in this goddamn gameplay.
Welcome to Talking Points, but we're gonna talk forever.
Yeah.
Also Fire Emblem. And now I'm seeing all of the messages, and all I see is Wolf crying is a mood.
Was there really no other way?
What happened?
Forgive
A lot of things.
Why am I crying? Why is my crying a mood?
I don't remember, to be honest.
He can read it, but he can't control F, honestly. The aliens haven't, they don't have Control F. They're just like Fire Emblem Universe, where you hit Control F and it scans the entire database of the website and doesn't give you a single point as to what you want. It's the most infuriating Control F I've ever seen in my life. It's like, here I am in the middle of a topic with 1,000 posts. I'm trying to find this one detail about this game. Sorry, bro, we're gonna scan the entire website's topics, not even within the posts.
Have you tried Control plus EFH? Sorry, PH.
You know what? You're right. I should try that.
It's
maybe
F,
just for
F.
my convenience. Yeah, maybe just for my convenience they would put that together.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, you're gonna get 3 more cutscenes. You're gonna even get one for Exit Terminal.
I have to go slow so I don't hit it again. It's like the Ocarina of Time owl all over again.
It's been like almost 2 hours of straight talking.
It's like a college lecture.
My god, it's worse.
No.
I'd rather take this over a college lecture. You don't realize.
Yeah, well,
I'll give this game a pass.
I don't know what kind of college lectures you're in, but all the ones I've been into have been a lot more entertaining than this.
For me though, like every college lecture is literally, okay, I'm gonna talk for 10 minutes over this subject. I'm gonna tell you guys about my politics or my views on religion. that's no joke. That's what happens with every single one of my teachers. It's like, I don't care. I'm just here to learn. But I can't leave the class because I have to wait for those other 10 minutes of him talking about the actual subject.
Yeah, that random interspersed 10 minutes.
My teachers know I stopped paying attention, I think, because then they'll just like stop in front of me and talk to me about what they're talking about, and I'm like, yeah.
You right, teacher. The words that you said, I vibe with that. They're like, thanks. I always knew you liked communism.
That's literally it. It's like, hey on guys, we need to read the Communist Manifesto because it's a thing. It's like...
Yeah.
Was this the hot tub scene?
Dane.
Wearing a full mask.
Majora, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this.
Please. She's right. She's like, wait, this cutscene can be short.
It's like, please.
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Renan never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further.
Okay, that's
Let
plot.
yourself go to sleep.
Yeah.
How does it contain a
This
sedative?
should help with the
Plot.
pain.
What do they do? What do they do? Just fill it with a liquid and then just put it on his head?
They filled it with chicken soup and they're drowning him.
That's right, the chicken soup.
Yep.
They filled it with hot sauce. That's why he's immune to hot
His injuries
things.
are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it.
They went to the
I'll have to
laboratory
switch the
behind
healing
Hot
part to
Ones. They
long-term
took every
treatment.
sauce and put it in his mouth.
That explains why he doesn't get nosebleeds every time he looks like Kasara and
True.
Shinara. What the fuck is her name?
Shion.
Shinon.
Carries a high risk of
Yo, you said
damaging his
Fire
mind
Emblem.
and nervous system.
Wow.
But
What was the Fire Emblem?
I didn't hear the
No,
fire
there's a
movie.
character called Shinon.
Oh, yeah.
This will be nothing but ashes, and this starship along with it.
This is the scene in Sonic Adventure 2 where Eggman shoots Sonic down to Earth and kills him.
That's actually
Spoiler.
pretty dark. Can't lie.
Doing this will grant you even the slightest chance. I have to try.
No, this is like whenever what's her face saved Shadow.
Maria.
I hope
Yeah.
it's enough. Please.
That blue outfit again, of all places.
He does wear blue.
True.
Oh yeah, we also had this conversation, Wolf, about how for some reason you can see the memories of a place if like it's ingrained into it enough. So me and Epholo were talking about how in high school does that mean like you can just see like memories of other people, like if that happened in real life.
Atlantic is crumbling down around her.
Yeah. We were talking.
With her people.
We were talking about how someone just goes into the run-in bathrooms and absolutely blows it up, and then the next person has to see.
Yeah, like I
Right.
guess you see a memory of that. It's like, why did I just get this image flashed into my head of that happening?
It's like, what? And the room is like, you don't understand, man. This is the worst day of my life. I remembered this. So now I have to show it to you. Oh,
Now
man.
that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
By
I
marrying
guess she'll have to
Shion.
marry her granddaughter.
If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force,
Alpha's like, SMH, wife dead,
carry on her
granddaughter ours.
fight. Naori was the one who
Man,
We don't
really,
care.
it's just a whole bunch of
Just
rooms
stop.
here.
mask on me.
Which,
What?
you know,
She did it to
I guess
protect
that
her
means the
soul from
implication is
pain.
that she moved on. If this is her granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, wait a second, but which person would be more important to her than Alphin?
Bro, what if they were related?
Ah, that's even better.
Whoa.
Bruh.
Hmm. I mean, we've already determined that the spaceship is Alabama. It would not be out of the ordinary.
Heavy treat, Dane.
Well, we're not getting a light treat then. That's a shame.
Why would you put nothing in this room? That's bad game design.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I expected them to put a cutscene in there. Yo, Zephyr, the group's emotional pillar, from like 35 years ago.
I've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course.
Welcome to Jabu Jabu's belly.
Yeah.
This here is where they put the Master Emerald.
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the
Dane, the
Renaissance
table
was.
with no chairs, that's kind of cringe.
I have to
Can't
like.
even sit down.
I got.
So this is the place where you
I'm.
and
s-
Naori.
mm.
What is it,
Don't
Wolf?
worry, we're
Renaissance
just
lies
as
are
lost
here
as you
now.
are.
Nor is the
No,
red
I
light,
gotta
it
like
seems.
do something to keep
I know
myself
it's
awake
difficult,
because
Alpha.
of
There'll be time to
all of this.
Yeah, I hit a button. Oh,
Nice.
Naori.
Oh, it's Shion in her wedding gown,
What is this?
but
Is
with
it the
blonde
work
hair.
of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony.
it's vanilla flavor.
I shut away inside of myself.
Vanilla
the power
Shion
that caused Alphen to lose control.
Has
Since then,
upgraded to strawberry
my visions
Shion.
of the future
Yeah.
have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this
Understand
another-
buttons
I've always been a fan of Moose Track Shion
All in the name
or
of
Mint
Sovereign. The
Shion.
Rennis Almo that day.
Linked to
But that power, when I realized, but without any, I did what I could. It was too late with the
Like
destruction.
it's just words. I won't get anything. So maybe
With the
Yeah.
what I-
No.
my own
Epholo's
mind,
Mint
even
Shion.
freeze.
Wait, you can't.
wait, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, you can't just skip the whole story.
Naori.
Watch me.
What?
Wait, Shion's got a different outfit now.
Wait.
What?
These are the clothes
They-
that Naori
They
and
put
I
her
wore
back to
during the
Vanilla Shion.
ceremony 3 centuries ago.
Get married.
So you're saying
Yeah.
this is the
This
maiden's
is-
outfit?
This is my
Right.
wedding gown.
These clothes
This
are
is where we
designed
get
to
married?
resonate with the sovereign and
I mean,
maiden's
it
ability.
is white.
They focus
But
Both
alright.
of their clothes are.
And they
Guys,
appeared
just get
now
married right now and
because-
end the game, please.
Naori must
Yeah,
have left them
you
here
too,
with the new
Rinwell and Law.
sovereign and maiden,
Yeah.
knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing.
We're
this
literally
whole
just gonna be
time.
fighting cooties.
If they're here,
Pretty much.
it's Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
The secret all
Locating
along
the
was
Rennis
white
Almo would allow
clothes.
us to neutralize the dark astral energy
I think I
inside
might have to
Shion,
take off the wolf tail because it
thereby
just looks weird on that
silencing her
outfit.
It makes sense. By that logic,
We have him now. All we need is Shion.
Shion.
It's possible?
Marriage.
You really
Yes, it's
think so?
possible. Get
Yeah.
married right
Do.
now.
We can rid you
Oh,
of
he
the
do?
Thorns and stop
Does
she
them from
do?
falling
I
into
do.
oblivion.
However, the
Say
spirit
it.
channeling ceremony already
You're right. It's
I know
It's too early, no, it's
early
not.
to let myself feel wrong. Just hearing there's the slightest chance.
Like, you don't
No, it
understand.
isn't.
You could have gotten married on like
Thank you.
13 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
too
I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
You seem to follow wherever you
Woo.
go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included.
But we're not all getting married. It's just you two.
Now let's get moving, shall we?
We aren't getting married right now.
Thank you.
Dang.
Naori.
Thanks for your granddaughter, Naori.
Yeah, thanks for allowing me to marry your granddaughter.
You're wrong.
Mine now.
What happened to you was because of the ceremony. You paid a heavy price. The reason you lost your
Is the reason
Yeah,
Thorns-
weddings are expensive.
So yeah, literally, Shion's
And
cooties
I
just like
never did
did
know.
bad things to
The
Alphen
truth
and
is
Naori,
about
and
a life without the touch.
now they're
holding
trying to get
hand,
rid of the
embracing
cooties.
everyone, all the normal things
Hurdle's the only one
what
moving in
people
that.
do together. Is it really? I'm so.
Law
what if it
with
doesn't-
the goofy smile but the angry glasses.
A normal life. There are a lot.
Yeah, it's. I know.
Yeah.
And it's.
You're
I believe.
I believe. Yeah, me too.
Until
Jake, you've never been so base before until you started skipping all of this. Thank you.
And like, we still have the same understanding of what's happening.
Yeah, where it's like, okay, thorns are bad. We got it. The one
It's
with
funny
no walls
because
thing.
like, you can like skim read like 3 of the words from each line and you still know what's happening.
you.
Yeah.
don't I know?
She's.
It's not like I'm losing any character like interactions from it. It's literally just saying words.
Exactly. It's like, what's going to happen? Renwell's going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Poodle?
And then Law's gonna laugh and go like,
Sorry.
"Haha, I guess so, guys." and then like he starts gonna say something serious, and then Dolham is
Yeah.
gonna say something serious, and then Alpha and Shion gonna be like, "We can't do this together." That's
It's
every
through the power of friendship.
Yeah. It's like, and maybe love. Haha. Ooh.
Yeah. I couldn't be here without you, Shion. I couldn't be here without all of you guys. Renwell, Kisara,
No,
and
he
then
didn't
Law
even say
is
Renwell. He
just
just says,
stupid.
he just says, Hoodle.
Oh man.
Man, they really just put words on the screen right there.
He literally did. Forbidden Zone. That's what I'm talking about. Wonder they call it the Forbidden Zone.
That's
That
quite
looks-
some door, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's looks like a
Like I
very
said.
unique door.
That's what I
Like
was
I
like.
said, Forbidden Zone.
inside, right?
after everything we've been through to get here, they damn well bet.
We'll probably
Please let us
be
fight a
Go
boss.
for it, Alpha.
This is it, guys.
This is it, guys.
they're going to run down the aisle and say, "I object."
Alright, after this scene, and whatever 50 cutscenes come on, we're gonna end the stream.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now.
Yeah, you're right.
We're 50 steps away from the residential quarters now. We must now speak.
I just hit the skip button because sometimes funny ones appear. Shut up.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, please, we gotta play the game, not watch the game.
You took 2 steps.
Well, like, that wasn't a cutscene, that was just me hitting the skip button to watch a skit, because sometimes there's funny
okay.
ones, but... Oh, Jimmy Fallon's still alive.
Oh man.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
I swear, they just copy and paste Jimmy Fallon's
Something
fight.
doesn't seem right here.
Yeah. Something doesn't seem right. We haven't stopped talking yet.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon isn't laughing.
This is Jimmy Fallon when he's like 65 trying to remember how to laugh through his Alzheimer's.
He's like, how did I laugh for that long? He's like, am I really just not that funny? Are things not funny? He's having a midlife crisis.
Over there.
Oh man, a mid-gym crisis. How'd the Jimmy have fallen?
By the way, I can't hit the skip dialogue button right here, in case you guys are wondering.
What's happening?
I don't know,
Like,
Jimmy Fallon's
what
not
is-
funny.
How is this?
We have to fight Ganondorf. It's the end of this Mario game.
I feel like even if I paid attention to the plot right here, I'd still be a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Not fully
Most of
confused,
their
but just a
dialogue
little
is
bit.
just words that mean things that we don't know about at this point.
Yeah, like, Tales of Systeria is easy to follow, you know. This game is like, words!
Donna's Renis Alma with the Volron in Balsef.
Yeah,
Ah,
Renin,
yes.
Sovereign,
The Sovereign Renin Balsef of Volron's Dark Nemesis extra
yeah.
god words.
Naori, Red Woman, Astral Energy.
Astral Red Woman, the Rinwell,
Yeah.
Renis Alma Dalron.
2 of them.
What?
3 of
The
them.
17 orbs of Volron's love for Red Woman.
Yeah, the Red Woman's Jimmy Fallon's wife. I forgot that was our headcanon.
Wait.
So he has multiple wives, Dane.
I guess so. You know what? I get it. He makes a lot of money.
Who the hell are they? It can't be. Are they even people?
Dane. It's like...
They're the true rulers of Rena.
I have no idea who they are, but I know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
It is Dark Samus, you're right.
Red Woman.
Red
White
Samus.
Woman.
You know what? I'm trying to find level 48 Red Woman X1.
Why can't a guy get a Red Woman X1?
Honestly. I'm saying. Where's my rope? Where's my level 48 Red Woman X1?
My god, you're doing no damage.
And there are 3 of them.
I think they're all sharing the same HP.
Oh.
Like, hang on, let me test it. Yeah, see? They all.
Oh, okay, good. Very good.
Can you imagine if you actually had to do all 3 of them?
It'd still be shorter than a cutscene.
True. True.
You're not even wrong.
Do the Epholo. Yeah.
Yeah, these
Running
are my 3
circles.
weed smoking girlfriends who
Are
work
they
run a
missing
game.
farting?
factory.
Finally, we see your 3 weed smoking girlfriends.
Yep.
Own a what was it? A GameCube
controller
shop?
repair shop.
Shop.
Yeah. Their names are Red Woman X1, Red Woman X1, and Red Woman X1.
Yeah, it can't change their names because then, like, it'll lose the appeal. He's just attracted to
Yeah.
the name Red Woman X1. Not how they
Yeah.
look.
No, it's just their name. When
like-
they were level 47, they were too young for me. Level 48, so it's fine.
It's like Hisar goes up to a fellow, is like, hey, you want to date? It's like, I'm sorry, but can you change your name to Red Woman to X1 first?
And she's like, yeah, sure. And then she transforms her entire being into another red woman. And it's probably a cutscene, to be honest, when that occurs.
Yeah. It's just insane, like, this game
This is going faster than a cutscene.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I told you.
The good thing about fights is that you know when they're halfway over.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only action that has happened in the last 2 hours.
That'll be the way the game do. And then at the end, they become ball stuff, and the game loops on itself.
Boss F was the real final boss all along.
You
The
thought
final
you
boss
defeated
stuff.
him? Try harder. Yeah,
Cutscene
but not
harder.
talk.
Oh man. I was going to say, imagine a game where the ending cutscene is the game looping back on itself, but I know a game where that happens, and it's a Sonic game, where you go into outer space for the final mission.
Oh gosh, seriously?
Yeah, Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah,
Its ending is just you going back to the very beginning of the game and starting over.
No joke. I heard like this one game, Ghosts and Goblins, really does that. You beat the boss, like, oh, that was actually a fake. So you have to do the whole game over again and fight a harder boss.
Oh man. In that Sonic game, the final boss is just like, you know, it's like an actual game and stuff, and you do the final boss, but then
You keep walking into the attack.
I can dodge it, which is the funny thing.
the game just goes like, yeah, sorry about that. We're gonna have to reset time, and you're gonna have to do it over again. But at least you get New Game Plus bonuses.
Yeah.
You keep your characters.
No joke. The Bravely default, Bravely second, it did that too.
Very nice.
In a way, but like it actually did it kind of clever.
Oh.
Like spoilers. I'm not sure if you care. If you guys care.
That's fine.
Yeah. Basically, you get a bad ending through the game. It's like, oh crap, the world just like the whole like moon blew up and crap, and like people live on the moon. It's like, well crap, this is bad. And then literally the characters break the fourth wall and talk to the player. And then they say, hey dude, you can go back in time and fix this. And you get the New Game Plus option.
Surrender.
and
then the real game begins.
Yeah, kind of. But at the very beginning of the game, there's a boss fight that you are supposed to lose. But what
Why
happens?
is she glowing?
Oh,
Because of New Game Plus bonuses that you can win.
yeah. So like basically, you hit this option called send player. Because like in the game, you can send attacks to other people through Street Pass. And so like, let's say you're losing to a boss fight, but like some level 50 guy comes along and like sends their attack to you through Street Pass, and you like find a level 20 boss, but you're losing to it because you like got on a level 15 character. You use a level 50 move, one shot the boss. Whereas like, let's say I don't know, like you, yeah, I'm messing up. Basically, you send player, and then you send your past, like your future self, to the past, and then you beat the game.
Oh, I see. Well, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, because I didn't realize it right away. I was playing through the whole game. Because like, oh, I lost the boss fight again. I was get to that point again, and it's like, I got through like the first dungeon. Like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. So I looked it up. I was like, oh. So I hit New Game Plus again.
I saw Bravely Second on sale for $20 the other day, and I was so tempted, but because it was the second one, I hadn't played the first one all the way. I didn't do it.
I won't lie. Like, after you like your run, like it is a bit grindy. The first one is. Second isn't grindy, in my opinion.
Is there like big story continuity? Because honestly, I might still pick it up.
Well, like it's a direct sequel to Bravely Default.
Okay, right.
I won't lie. Like I actually really enjoyed Bravely Default, but there were two moments I had to grind. One was this one boss fight who has this spell called Death, which can like one-shot someone.
Yeah.
And so I had to have two white mages, so I had to grind another person that has the white mage skill in order to put on a spell that reflects that spell, so I wouldn't get hit by it.
Right.
And then another time I had to grind was near the end of the game, because like, I don't know, like the end game just hit hard.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I was worn out from that grind. The first one though, that one I did feel a little worn out with.
Fair enough.
But what I really like about that game is you can turn off encounters, so if you ever beat a dungeon you have to walk back through it, you can just turn off encounters.
That is really cool.
But yeah, Bravely Default's not for everyone, but it's just going back on a formula, but I will say second's a lot better because I just don't feel the grind in that one.
Right. If they ever put Bravely Default on Steam, then maybe I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
But I know it's a 3DS game, so like the odds are not there.
There's always emulation.
True. But the
So,
second one actually is on Steam.
off topic with on topic with off whatever. The fuck. The dude's alive and the dude's moving.
Yeah.
Then he became a...
Jimmy when he hit desk with fist and kick W.
Just like us. Isn't that right?
What?
Bull Run.
Oh, he was a slave?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
So Man Lele just became a fake
Renin.
Renin.
Of being a slave? Why would you inflict that upon others?
Because
It was pretty
Batman.
funny.
I'm Joker.
That is all that matters.
I mean, at least he's a villain that just kills everything. That sounds bad, but at the same time...
Why are you evil? Because I hate.
Wait, Red Woman?
Oh,
A red woman.
okay, Jimmy. I'm going to my boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
Message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Jimmy Fallon, ask your boyfriend if I can stay up until 9:15. She says no, go to bed.
No,
Don't do it!
she touched the powerful orb that gives power instead of Jimmy Fallon.
What's happening? What happened?
She took the
Oh.
powerful orb that has like basically like the power of sovereign or some crap, and is now doing all this weird stuff because I think she's like related to the Thorns, and the Thorns are bad. Goodbye, Jimmy Fallon. You're still a bad villain.
I'll miss
So...
you.
Whoa. Okay, so they killed him, and then the Red Woman brought him back to save him, and now he's dying again.
That's more
Because
like
of the red one.
she's using Jimmy Fallon as like kind of like a thing to activate the big powerful thing, like how Alvin was activating it in the cutscene 300 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Because they're
So-
the same.
But why didn't she just take Alphen then?
I don't know, probably because he's main character.
Yeah.
Wait, why is he holding... Oh, Shion.
They broke one of the pedals and she had to get left behind. But luckily she's fast.
Yeah.
And then she just falls.
No, this is
Nah,
what we call
Power.
Pretends not to catch her.
The power of boyfriend.
Oh, there she goes. Yep.
And then the Thorns, but it's alright because it's
Because
slow.
he's in his wedding. He's in his wedding tux.
Ruh. Dude's about to burn to death.
Ah, that's fine. It's like real life.
Jimmy Fallon
Bruh.
could have been friends if he weren't a jerk and, did jerky things.
Yeah. You trapped those people in your studio and made the laugh button light up.
Yeah.
I like how they're just like, yeah, bye.
Never forget.
Like I said,
He's
how
like-
did Jimmy have fallen?
Yeah, he's like insulting them. He's like, I'm gonna like hurt you, blah blah blah. And they're just like, okay, bye.
He said if my word is lol, he's trying to say he's funny. Lol.
My word is lol.
My jokes are lol.
We'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
You never know.
Is she
the
No.
like
plot
in
before.
different armor?
She
Those
no.
red women.
She is actually. They changed her
What the
armor
heck
from
was
being
their deal?
black to white for some reason.
Could they be the ones behind all
She's
this?
not getting married though, unless she's
The same
coming to my
ones who
house.
put those soldiers
Oh my
in
God.
trance?
Totally better get in the game so you can marry her.
I will. It's worth. You know what? I'm fine with never hearing silence again.
Damn it, that's the
What?
second time now.
Fine.
They'll continue
What?
talking until the end of time.
Oh.
I'll never hear silence again.
Okay, well, in all the cutscenes, it's not been Kasara that's been talking the most. It's been literally everybody else.
Go to Walmart and buy us a 25-cent can of soup, and she'll be like, "You've spent so much money."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kisara, I have to feed us somehow. You've spent all of our hard-earned money. I can't believe what you've done.
It's like, how dare you?
Listen, Kisara, we have
At
to eat. You
least-
don't understand how much money you've spent.
At least you know you'll have a cheap wedding.
True.
No, you literally don't even have to spend money. You should say,
It'll bring your own food and booze. Bring your own.
I'll bring a single nickel out of my wallet, and I won't even spend it. And she'll be like, "That is so much money. I can't believe you're even thinking about spending that."
No, here's what happens. Like, alright, we're gonna go get married at this church. Like, okay, we're not gonna spend any money on it. It's just gonna be a quick thing. We just sign a certificate. And then she's gonna be like, he spent so much money. You're like, how? It's like you used the gas money.
You use the gas money.
Go get a horse. Ride the horse.
Which, I get that. And she's like, "You've spent so much money on gas." It's like, yes, I have. It's not my fault.
But it's like Wolf said, like, you get a horse. It's like you spent so much money. Like, how? It's like you have to give food to the horse, so you spent money.
You're right.
It's like, what do you mean? The horse literally eats the grass outside. You spent so much money on
Grass.
on grass, on the dirt to plant the grass.
Yeah. Alright, I think it's probably best if we just save here. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're gonna go through 50 hours of
Please. I.
We'll be here for 5 more hours.
cutscenes.
It'll be dark by the time the cutscenes are done.
You spent so much
You know what's
time
gonna
on those
happen?
cutscenes.
There's been
Yeah,
so many
that's what you spent.
cutscenes. So the very last, like literally, it's going to rapidly end. Like the game is just gonna rapidly end so fucking quickly now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like all of this, and then it's gonna explain it all over again in like 3 seconds, and then done.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna be anger.
Well, they get married at the end, so then we'll be happy.
True. Maybe the real tales
They
are the ones that we
better.
ware along the way.
True. Like this one.
You mean the
Yeah.
one where we
Second.
went? What did we go? We went through Shrek, and then we went through a couple of other things, and then
Something about-
someone fell asleep,
I'm back.
and then something about flashbacks and bathrooms.
True.
Alright,
Well, guys, this has been Video Game by a company who makes video game. I hope you enjoyed.
what video game? We just played Cutscene Simulator.
Yeah, it's cutscene simulator. Yeah.
This has been Cutscene, made by a company who make Cutscene, and voice actor who speak word.
If I had to give this game a rating, it'd be Cutscene out
Way
of 10.
too many word.
Played the other Tales of games. This one's still fun, but like legit, only get this if it's on sale.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this entire 2-hour cutscene has like completely.
I'm gonna have to take a nap after this one.
I'm hopping into another thing, but this I don't think I'll get the game now because of this entire cutscene.
Yeah, I remember like even like on the Reddit, people were complaining about people like actual video game reviewers reviewing this game, so they gave it too high of a rating because they probably didn't play the second half of the game, is what people were saying. So I heard the second half of the game is just terrible, which is what we're in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
'Cause-
makes sense.
Yeah.
I still think this is alright, but like I'd only get it on sale, probably like $20 at max.
Nah.
I would watch
I'd
an
only-
anime about
I'd-
this.
Yeah, I'd only buy it if it was like $10.
That's fair. But legit, like the
Considering
other
it's
Tales of
currently
games.
70,
Yeah.
80.
The other games are just light years ahead. It's insane.
Well, the other games I have, this is the only
Yeah.
one.
I really wish they put Abyss on Steam, because that's like, I want to play that one the most, I think. But
That
they
one's
just
the
don't
best
have it
one.
on.
That's Abyss is the one with Val. That's not her name.
Do what?
The claw chick.
No, that's Berseria.
Fuck.
That's got Velvet.
But legit,
Okay.
the best
Which
one
one's
is...
Abyss then? Is that the one with a cat?
Abyss has a ginger main character.
Ugh, I can't remember them all. They all just blend together.
But yeah, Abyss is like here after stream. I'll show you the opening cutscene for it because it's really good.
Okay.
But legit, Abyss like that game made me cry so many times in good ways. Like it was just there's so
Abyss.
many scenes like a character would die and it just the next day I would just feel different.
Dang.
And it's like in this game, like I feel like if one of the main party members died, I'd be sad. But you know,
Oh no, concrete.
yeah. Concrete was actually pretty sad though. Can't even lie.
That was sad. That was brutal. Like, that was when I thought the game was going to be good. I was like, this game is going to be crazy. They just killed off literally concrete. How do you do that?
Yeah, Concrete was just a good character, but like legit, if they, like, let's look at the main parties. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd be sad still, but like legit, if they killed off my favorite character, Law, like I'd just be like, okay, like that's pretty sad.
See, he's like
Yeah.
comedy relief, honestly.
The
Like,
He's the
Meebo.
because
Meebo.
Dolly Han is like all serious and whatnot. And then you got Shocking Girl, who's also all serious. Kasara, who complains that you spend too much money. And Rinwell, that has nothing nice to say.
Rinwell, who has an owl.
And then there's just Law, who actually has some entertaining one-liners of absolute stupidity. Did you just fall off your desk?
People literally exist in my house and the noise happens, so it's fine.
You're gonna get a memory of that later today. It's like, why did I get a memory of that?
Pretty much.
Walk outside to feed the cat, you'll get a memory of the cat.
Getting beaten up by another cat.
Do you think that's why Hamburger always looks confused? Because he just gained memories? He's like, why did that just pop into my head?
Yeah, he's like, man, I don't even know what was just happening, but I just had this memory, and it was deep and story impacting, and they didn't stop talking for like 75 minutes. This is why I have no concept of time.
But yeah, this game, buy up is like 10 or 20 bucks. Really, like, it's alright, but like, whenever most of the combat is sponge, and most of the story is sponge as well. Like, legit, there's just a
Yeah.
big layer of things that are just in the way. This game is just SpongeBob,
Can I buy half of the game for half the money?
probably.
I think it would be cool if like
Oh gosh, my dog just farted.
the
What were we saying?
What?
You're gonna have a memory about that in a bit. But I think it would be cool if like the story setting actually just took you through the story.
Yeah.
And then maybe if there was like a combat setting where it was like, yeah, story cutscene would have happened here, but now you're playing combat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because like if it was just story, honestly, I'd probably still get the game for 20 bucks and actually watch the story, because then it would just be like watching a movie. And that's
Hell's-
fine. Like I would pay 20 bucks for a movie of this game. But
What's
that's about it.
caramel? Caramel color. The hell is caramel color?
Caramel? Caramel?
Caramel. Yeah.
An ingredient in Coca-Cola is caramel color. What the fuck is caramel color?
I guess
It
just light
makes
brown
it
or
col-
brown. It depends on the type of caramel.
Say it again.
Caramel. I just call them both
Caramel.
because like I hear
Caramel.
people like call it both ways, and like for first
It's
time
caramel.
I used to call it caramel a lot, then I called it caramel for a while, and now I call it both. So I say caramel. What are they gonna do? Uncaramel caramel me, Sophie? I'm talking to my dog.
It's like when we call stuff pop and you guys don't call it, you call it soda there.
I just say whatever the opposite is of what the Canadians say.
Yeah, I heard some people don't call it pop because it's slang for an inappropriate thing.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what you guys told me.
Yeah.
That's phony.
All right, well let's
But here it's not.
end strum.
And Strummer Madge.
Yeah. All right, well thank you guys all so much for watching us complain about cutscenes.
Sure. I hope you
yeah.
enjoyed our cutscene of us complaining.
Yeah, I'm talking about random shit and not paying attention
Shrek.
whatsoever.
I'm sorry, Ethan, who just joined and said yes, and is now saying no because we're about to end it. But thank you for joining for the last seconds.
Thanks.
I'm sorry,
Hey
Ethan.
here. Trevor Lahi, what's up? Yo, everyone's rating. Cutscene Simulator 2022, honestly though.
Yeah. Truly.